everyone. Hello and welcome to this amazing day for Goodberry Cafe. We are here to, I'm sure as you already know or have found out, we are here to help raise funds for a very important cause. You can go check anywhere on this Twitch or in the Discord to figure out the Goodberry Discord what that cause is. Just know that it's very needed. But we also have a series of some really fun redemptions. We'll go over that a little bit. But first, let's meet the people here. As you know, I am the GM, PJ McGaw, but I'm also the co-GM because I thought, hey, this crazy, fun, silly little cozy comfort game could be much better if there was someone else to also speak a voice to a side of this story. I want to introduce my co-GM. Take it away.
Hi, my name's Jocelyn. I use they, them pronouns. You can find me everywhere at the Tipsy Tiger, and I'm just here to have the wedding of my dreams. Very excited to be raising money for a good cause.
Very, very good. Next up, let's just throw the ball around. Let's go over to Shelly. Shelly, please tell us who you are, who you're playing, and what are both of your pronouns?
Hi, everyone. My name is Shelly Von Miller. You can find me everywhere on the internet at Shelly Von Miller. I'm a drag and burlesque performer and an overall internet dumbass. Uh, my pronouns, both in and out of drag, are she and her, and I'm playing Deidre, the little witch of the group. And please forgive me. This is my first time playing Pathfinder. Deidre uses they, she pronouns.
Excellent. Well, next up, let's keep it going in the order that makes sense to my brain. Izzy, please tell us who you are, who you're playing, and what your pronouns are.
Hello, my name is Izzy Del Rio. You can find me pretty much anywhere at izzydelrio.something, mostly Jedi. I am an actor, martial artist, personal trainer. Insert job description, and I probably have it or do it or I'm doing it now. I like to hit people with sticks and swords and roll dice, and so I get to do one of those things today. I'm also playing Vrix Arashai, our lizard folk sorcerer. He and I both go by he, him pronouns.
Excellent.
Did I miss anything?
No, I think that was it.
Cool.
Sound good to me. Yeah. Well, next up, again, in order that only makes sense to me, let's go with John, aka Gren. Please tell us who you are, who you're playing, and what your pronouns are.
Hi, I'm John, aka November. I'm going to be playing Gren, the awkward ranger scout. He, him pronouns, same as me. Yeah, it's gonna be a great wedding, guys.
All right. Well, next up, last and certainly not least, Victor. You know the game already.
Howdy, everybody. I'm Victor. I'm playing Fragilis, the Goran champion, a very large plant person, kind of like a Savari from Guild Wars. I can be found everywhere at Fragawump, and I'm going he, him in both real life and in game.
Excellent. Believe I said mine already. PJ, he, him, co-GM. Yeah, okay, makes sense. All right. Well, for those of you who do not know or aren't aware, we are going to be playing a Pathfinder 2nd Edition one-shot. I want to get a little bit of a quick conversation from the players, then I'll do an introduction, and we'll go on from there. So, number one, for those that may not know, that were watching and unaware, this one-shot is about a marriage, a wedding to be exact, a very special day where two adventurers have been partying and traveling with this for quite some time, decided to finally take the next step. And they are doing that, and all of their friends are here. They're either helping with the setup or they're just watching and celebrating. But I'll do a quick little rundown. Give me one fact about the bride and groom that you all experienced in your travels together to help kind of set the stage for y'all's connection. You want me to start volunteering people? I can do that.
We're gonna teacher call on you in a moment.
I will.
I think because Deidre is like the newer part of the group, newer person for the group. I think the bride was more likely to like invite them in and be like, it's fine. You're a witch. You might have done some bad stuff in your past. Who hasn't?
Okay.
I can confirm. The bride said, "Which sounds rad. Let's go." And I quote.
Love that. All right. Next up, who else wants to add a little something? Something.
I'll keep it going in order, I guess. The order of announcements. Vrix met, I think, Frag, Bill, and Rowan on one of their first adventures. They met in port, chartered a ship. Somehow Vrix convinced his captain to bring this group along for the ride, and Vrix never left.
All right.
The parties were too good.
Met on a ship, been partying and fighting together ever since. Love that. Next up, Gren. Tell me something about Gren and the happy married couple in your all's group.
So Gren just kind of watched this relationship blossom through like the small talks on the campfire watches, and he's been like silently trying to push both of them together for a very long time, ever since this party started. But it's been kind of awkward attempts, and some of them have been like really blatantly obvious to both of them, to both of them. And yeah, he likes to credit himself as getting them together, but in reality, everybody knows that they kind of did it on their own.
I love that. That's sweet, though. All right. And Frag, tell us a little something about the bride and groom and you.
I think that the groom was part of the second wave of adventurers into the party, but the bride was in the original, and so was Fragilis. So they've been hanging out a lot longer than everyone else. And by a lot longer, I mean like maybe a quest or two, honestly. And the bride is responsible for about half of the trouble of the party.
I don't know what you mean. I'm a sweet and innocent snowflake who has done nothing wrong in my entire life.
There's a reason why the witch wasn't looked at twice before being accepted. Because it distracts away from the chaos in the center of the party.
The entire rest of the party. You brought a witch? Yeah. What? Why is that a big deal? I don't know.
Isn't she the one that's helping like steal children?
I mean, is that true though? Or you're saying with like, me, known taker of random people under the age of 20?
Listen, you build a party one way or another.
No,
Sometimes it's with
no,
orphans.
no,
Sometimes
no,
it's with
no.
soon-to-be orphans.
Calling it. Stop.
Well, that being said, because I'm sure that was just a rumor and none of that was true. So the party has been together for quite some time. Ups and downs, watching from afar and watching two people over a period of, a year or two or more just fall genuinely and slowly until altogetherly in love. And that brings us here today. It is a crisp autumn afternoon, somewhere just after lunch. Not everyone has come in yet, but you can tell that there's still a lot of people. For the vibes of this, I want you to imagine along the crisp air, leaves dried from the lack of the rich sun they're used to getting, dance through like orange little angels just moving about or dancing on the ground with the dirt devils below. Cobblestones hammered flat into beautiful gray slate is adorned with a series of runic engravings and fun fake cobwebs and other forms of design. Large, sprawling, beautiful two-story wooden buildings line up and guide you to where the ceremony and then later the reception is going to be held. And those two are adorned with a rather festive accoutrement. The energy has that October, crisp, mischievous feel to it. if you need to encapsulate the wedding that is being built in front of you or by your very hands, you can best describe it as what happens when a Ren fair meets the Haunted Mansion and they just kind of combined. So, with that being said, everyone is in their respective regalia. It is an adventurer's wedding, so everyone does have weapons on them. But as the Halloween Ren Fair continues, two people are busy, very busy, running around or sitting still in a panic. And I think we're going to turn the attention right away and open this up with the co-GM as the bride enters your all's view.
In the venue, there are a series of assorted rooms, often what looks like this almost a tourist trap of a stay in the haunted house. We promise you it will be fine. Several small rooms and winding hallways. And you know that Billins, the groom, has been put in one wing, and Rowan, the bride, has been put in the other. And all of you would know that Rowan, who is a 6 foot tall Dromar elf, light green skin and pointed ears, long chestnut hair, they are the voice behind much of this wedding. It was the equivalent of someone who has just had a fantasy Pinterest board for their entire life and shoved it in their fiance's face. That being said, the thing that makes you alarmed is not a scream, is not a yell, is not a dramatic fit. But if you spot by the room, you see a very scared looking and sad looking Rowan pacing back and forth in front of their door, saying nothing. You see there are a lot of little fairy lights that have been suspended with levitations. Rowan is wearing a very long white dress with slits up the side because in case they need to run, very important. But that's the thing that might be the most alarming is there is no, yeah, let's have a wedding. There's no singing. There's no merrymaking, just pacing and silence.
I think Gren's going to go up and with a bundle of the flower decorations and be like, hey, Rowan,
Sorry.
what's going on?
Right. No, you're good. What were you saying?
Oh, where do these go?
The rusty red ones go in the front hallway, and the burnt orange go along the aisle of the main room. I think
orange in the aisle.
Orange aisle, red front.
Okay.
You got this. I have faith in you. Truly.
Okay. Are you okay? You're kind of like walking.
Yeah, I'm totally fine.
Okay. And then he goes and leaves.
No questions. Heads off. All of you would see Gren with an armful of flowers.
As Gren walks by, Vrix is gonna give him a pat on the shoulder. She's lying. But anyways. Rowan.
What?
Bill told me to come in and check what's wrong.
Okay.
What's your problems? I gotta fix it.
Oh my God. How you're not supposed to tell him anything that's happened. He's not supposed to see me. He's not supposed to be involved. What are you sending him intel? What's going on?
No, I'm just here to make sure everything is going as the way you want it to go. That's what Bill told me to do.
Where are Frag and Daedra, please?
Give Frag and Daedra. Got it. I'll be right back.
Thank you.
I think Daedra is hanging up, like, it's a haunted house, so she's trying to make it more haunted looking. So it's like cobwebs, probably some dead rats, like taxidermied bats, things like that, and just be like, la, la, okay. All right.
Not
and then
at
like
all in any of the schematics or the things I gave you. Can tell you that right now. Rowan did not sign off on any of this, but it's like, all right, it makes her happy.
more haunted. Hooray. Okay.
And I'm just there holding the ladder, making sure you don't fall.
I think my familiar, my like little astral familiar cat is just like looping around the ladder, which is probably why you're like, no. Let's let's make sure this cat doesn't knock her over. Okay.
Did you get them all?
Yes. But I think I remember something about flowers.
Yeah.
At this point, you see
the
a
red
Gren
ones
walk
go in
by.
the.
Oh, flowers. Hey,
Yeah,
can I get some of those?
you sure.
Okay. You said what? What colors go where? With
The
who?
red ones go with the orange ones.
Oh, like a sunset. Okay. All right. Okay. All right. I think
That looks.
it's done.
Yeah. I think you could put another bat in there in the flowers.
Oh, yes. Okay. You're
and then
right.
it's good.
And then she'll just make another bat.
I would like to invite you all to make your first check of the game.
And it's a bat check.
Yes, it's a bat check. No, specifically, there's a familiar that always hangs around. I'm sorry, it's Daedra. I keep messing up your name.
Daedra.
Daedra has a familiar. You also know that Rowan has a pet fox that they keep with them pretty much at all times. And the fox's name is Ember. You know, Ember is an integral part of the wedding, though you're not sure how Rowan plans to utilize them. You may try to check to see if you can notice something off about Rowan right now as you approach them while they're still pacing. So that could be perception, that could be society. If you're like, oh, well, how would a person act at a wedding normally? I am here. If you sell me on a skill, I will hear you out.
I have a wonderful diplomacy skill that I would like to just.
Yeah, absolutely.
Where was it?
100%.
Definitely using perception
feats.
just to be like, look back and be like, it's good. It's good, right? Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. So we got a diplomacy from Frag. We got a perception from Daedra. Gren and Vrix, what are you two doing?
Perception, and I rolled a 29.
Incredible. Incredible. What about you, Vrix?
I'll probably use perception as well.
Okay. Frag, what did you get on that diplomacy?
I haven't rolled it yet, but I do
Go
have
for it.
Oh my god, what is it? Do you have a nice plus 12?
That is nice.
That's a 17 plus 12. That's a 29.
Yep. Sounds good.
I got a 16 on perception.
16 total. Okay.
16 total, yes.
Oh no.
And what about you, Gren? What did you get? Did you already say
I
yours?
rolled a 29 perception, yeah.
You rolled a 29. It's Vrix. Vrix, what did you get?
Brick's got a 20.
Okay. None of you critical failed or critical succeeded. But I will say that only one of you didn't make the DC, which was a 20. Adria, I think you're very focused on, does this bat look good? With the perception checks, two very notable things. One, Rowan is not their usual bubbly self. And two, Ember is nowhere to be found. Fragulous, I'd love to know how you approach that diplomacy check, because a 29 is a success, almost a critical success. So, this is the knowledge you get, and Daedra, we're just really proud of you.
You're doing great. I'm obviously gonna approach and just hand on shoulder go, "You okay, bud?"
No. starts waterfall tears. My
Oh,
makeup, my
no.
makeup, my makeup. Oh,
We have spells for that.
yeah.
Let it out.
Oh, he's gonna be so mad at me.
What's up?
I wanted to do a cute surprise for Bill because we hadn't decided how we wanted the rings to be brought up, right? And I thought it'd be really cute if Ember brought up the rings. Give Ember a little bow tie, you know. I don't know where Ember is. I haven't found her in hours. I don't know what to do. And if I walk around, maybe Bill will see me, and then the guests will get all nosy in particular. And I would like my mother to not say anything. I would like to not interact with her at all. So help.
I got this. I have a feat that's no cause for alarm. It's a diplomacy check to reduce target's panic.
Incredible. They definitely need that right now.
I would like to just, you don't have to worry about it. We know what your fox looks like. We know what they like. We know how to get them out of hiding. We've done this many times before. It's just a matter of a couple of minutes and a couple of treats that we didn't want to give to them in the first place, but have to give up. It'll be fine. You'll be okay. You get to hang out and just calm down, breathe. We've dealt with so much worse with so much more at risk.
I don't know. I think I'd rather take the bad guys. This is really stressful, and I just don't want my future husband to be mad at me.
They won't. There's no way.
Fricks,
We got this.
Gren, Daedra, do you mind finding Ember?
Oh, no problem. I can send Nox outside. And like they like to play around.
I think this is a good time to remind everyone of our redemption list that we have going. So for $3, you can make PJ flex. $3, you can also ask any question of me or PJ. $5, you can name an NPC. So if we run into like the cook or something, you can name them. $5 also gives you a sing song. You can have someone re-roll. So if they're looking for Ember for $10, you can have them re-roll. And then we'll tell you there's a lot of greater healing and other stuff too for battle. 20 instant crit or fail, $20 spell slot. Check the chat. We got a lot of good stuff. But so some opportunities as we look for this fox. So I'm going to give it to the four of you. Your task is set. Find Ember, who is in possession of the wedding rings, to ensure that the wedding rings have not been put somewhere. You have and just to give you a basic layout of this manor, there is a kitchen, there is a cellar, a wine cellar. There's the main, not really a chapel, but like a big area where the wedding's going to be, like a lobby that has a lovely little dais, and it's all covered in autumn yellows and goldenrod and oranges, because again, we just threw all the autumn vibes up in this one space. And there's also an attic that is, there are rumors that there are ghosts and spiders, but you're probably fine. Probably.
Question.
Sure. Answer.
This is going to be weird.
I love weird. Lay it on me.
I think Deidre notices that the makeup is starting to like run a little bit.
Oh yeah.
So they're going to like pat it a little bit, make sure it looks good. And then I have a chilling spray as a spell. Can I manipulate it to use it as like a setting spray?
I think that's rad. PJ, do you have a problem with it? I think it's great.
Do you, girl? I love it.
I feel like this has happened many times before. I think that you came in after Rowan and Billings were already dating, but there were definitely a few times where you'd see Rowan go, help, 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 just like waving at their face. Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, so just okay, stay still. And she'll kind of like manipulate her little very crunchy fingers and go and bits of like clear and like white-ish, like powder, like snow,
Relax
kind
the
of
face,
envelop
relax the
your
face,
face.
relax the face.
It'll
Oh God,
cool
that's
you.
cold.
It's gonna cool you down, so it's
You
fine.
see their lips slightly turn blue, just a little
It's
bit.
okay. It's okay.
Thank
Okay.
you, thank you, Dee. Thank you. Thank all of you. Just get Ember back as soon as possible. I really hope she hasn't eaten the rings.
Ugh.
Oh no.
Ugh. Okay. All right. Small spaces, but first probably kitchen, because
I agree.
they like to go.
That dog likes food.
That's true.
So do I. But
Hey,
that's besides.
Rowan.
Yeah,
Rowan. Well,
Yeah?
where was the last time you saw them?
Ember was in my room, and I had to take him outside to go potty, and then they were really stubborn about going potty, and then they came back to my room, and that's the last time, because then I went to touch up my makeup, still like waving at a very chilled face.
And I think at this point, Gren's going to walk up to the room and like get down real low and try and look for tracks from Ember.
I believe that will be a survival check. So
Yeah.
come on, Ranger gonna Ranger, let's go.
Ranger ain't gonna Ranger. That was 3 plus 9.
Oh,
No. Oh no.
oh dear. That
Nice,
was
tell
not a
it,
critical
story.
fail, if it makes you feel better. There is perhaps way too attentive of a staff at this place. I think that is your issue, is that there might have been little paw prints, but someone has been in here meticulously cleaning up. So you might catch a few little scuffs. The issue is that you can't tell what direction they're heading in.
Yep. Ember was definitely here. And then he's gonna go walk away to the kitchen.
Gren really is the master investigator.
It's true.
He always impresses me so much. Like I can't even see where this thing went.
Okay, so not in the room. Obviously.
Oh, we should look in the room first. Yeah.
Oh, I thought Gren just looked in the room.
Gren looked at the tracks.
Oh. All right.
I still want to double check the room. I'm gonna peek in.
So are you going in fully to take a look around, or are you kind of like, I'll just peek my head in and see what I see?
Just like I'm gonna peek in.
Daedra's gonna send in Nox to be like, go look.
Fantastic.
Multitask.
I think that's going to be perception for both of you.
Oh, good. Okay.
Vrix is gonna go find Billings.
Let's see. Perception. Oh man.
Yes, Daedra, I see that face.
That's the 17.
Okay. And what about you, Fragulous?
I have no idea what my modifier was, but that's the worst number I can get.
Oh, is that a 1?
Yeah.
So I do need to know the modifier. I need to know the total.
That's the problem. I can't find it on here.
Oh.
Which is wild.
But
I mean, it is a +0 for my wisdom, and then it would be untrained, untrained improv.
Oh, okay. So for untrained improv, it allows you to use your level without the training bonus. So it would effectively still be a +5.
Yeah.
So that is going to be a critical fail. The good news is your critical fail is not going to hit you as hard as say you had a critical fail somewhere else. You look in the room, and I think the issue is that Rowan loves a lot of pretty and shiny things. There are so many distracting, glittery, and shiny things in this room that you have no idea if there's a fox. Is that a bedazzled belt? What is happening? What is that, a tiara? Are they going to wear a tiara? It's just a lot of glitz, and they are wearing almost none of it. It's just kind of here as if they've rifled through 5 different outfits, wondering what they were going to wear for their wedding. Daedra, kind of similar, but you're not nearly as distracted by it. You see a little bit of the stuffing. You can determine that Ember is not currently here as far as you know.
Perfect.
So this is why we have 3 full bags of holding.
Yes, I think, is that the crown that we took from the last job? I thought we gave that back to the city.
Oh no.
Well,
It is
you know-
100% the same crown.
you know,
That's
That's
canon.
It's
fine.
safer with us,
true.
for
And
sure.
it looked really good on Rowan.
I believe it.
In the meantime, I want to check with, I believe Rick started and Gren started heading for the kitchen. What are we doing?
I'm looking for something to eat.
Not looking for this fox anymore. I just want something to eat. I'm stressed out. A mood.
I got
Gren, a mood.
distracted.
What about you, Vrix? You're saying looking
Rick-
for Billings, actually, not the
Yeah,
kitchen.
Vrix definitely left to go find Bill, and before leaving, left Rowan with 3 cups, one with water in it, one with wine in it, and one with ale in it, and just, you need this more than me.
I love you so much.
I know. And then
Gren.
scampered off.
Gren, I'd like to know how you approach the kitchen. Let me know what you're doing.
Oh, just like walking around, like checking on the cake and like
Now,
wanting
the
to
thing about
help.
catered
But
events, they don't normally like it when people in the wedding party just waltz in. They tend to be very busy. There's a whirlwind of activity. They're trying to pour enough glasses of champagne. They're trying to make sure the 5-tiered wedding cake is okay. So I'm going to need some kind of check for you to get in there without any of the cooks telling you to get out.
okay. I'm gonna go up to them and be like, "Hey, are there any snacks or like have you guys seen a little fox around here or something like that?"
Straightforward. Why don't we do, I'm thinking diplomacy. I think
Yep.
this is a diplomacy. See if they're like, sure, I
Nope.
guess.
No.
What?
My dice have turned on me.
No, I need to know what you got.
That's a 3.
For
My
a total
dude.
of.
A 3.
You all begin to hear the sounds of a very disgruntled cook. Everyone hears is just, I am trying to do my job. What are you doing in here? My God, I just want to make this food. So I think all of you hear. And Gren, what are you saying as a cook who, let's just say, very hulking, like orc type person? We're not going to go too deep into detail because, yeah, go for it, PJ. You are now this orc cook who's very frustrated.
Yeah, sure, I'll take it over. You see this giant oak over here, and he's looking at you over there, and he's just going, nah.
Guys, he's not in the kitchen.
Did you ask nicely?
Yes.
And he's just giving you
And
the
then I walk
people's
away.
eyebrow as he slow smokes over a stew. Just
Slowly walks out of frame.
as you leave, you just see this orcish delicatessen just slowly go back to stirring with a bit more vigor. Slowly put a cigarette in. Eyebrow goes from the people's eyebrow to the steeple's eyebrow. And it goes back to work.
I have never heard that. That is incredible.
Well done.
Just made it up today.
It's real good. What are the rest of you doing? Have you given up on the
You should do
kitchen?
improv.
God damn it, Izzy.
I think Deidre just comes in behind Grin and goes, "Hi, I'm sorry. We're just checking on things, but also, the fox is it has the rings. So if we don't find it, there might not be a wedding, which means you're cooking for no reason.
Ooh. Yeah, make a diplomacy check. You can do it. I have faith in you.
Fuck. Okay. I'm like changing dice because it's just so bad.
I feel like we get a glimpse into how this party operates all the time.
Okay, that's a little bit better. That's a little bit better. I have a +1 to my diplomacy. I rolled an 18 on the die, so 19 in total.
That's a
Very
success.
nice.
That is a success. I think at the prospect of a fox being in the kitchen and rings, I think our smoking steeple eyebrow orc will let you through. And lo and behold, in the back of the kitchen, because of course Ember was in the kitchen,
Of course.
you see this little red fey fox. It's got a little necklace with a bag that holds the rings, a little bow tie, little blue bow tie, and it also has found a piece of French bread, and it's doing the thing that cats do when they hold on to bread and they refuse to let it go.
Oh, they hug
The
it and then like
hugging
the feet.
Listen, foxes are dogs with cat programming, and I will not hear otherwise.
It's
And
true.
Deirdre and Gren, you're the only two in here, unless Fragulous, you kind of snuck in behind. But you see Ember, and you know this fox very well. You just see them clutching.
I think let me see.
We found him.
Daedra kind of just like with Nox beside her, she'll be like, go be friends real quick, and be like, Ember, hi Ember, and like doing the slow, and then is there like fruit or like a piece of like ham or something nearby, like on a counter that Deidre could just be like,
Yeah, oh, for sure. I'm not even going to make you roll for that. Yeah, absolutely.
just be like, hey buddy, come here, you can keep the bread, but I got some yummy ham.
Ooh. What role would this be? I mean, it could be a nature if you want to try to command this animal.
Not command, just gently.
I would allow you to still use nature. If you don't want to use diplomacy.
They're both a +1. That's why I was just like,
Well, it can be.
Is
a
there
team effort
any
as
way I
well.
can assist with this?
Yes. PJ, how does assisting work in Pathfinder?
That's a very great question. So to assist somebody, you're going to make a roll, and it can be the exact same skill check or a different skill check. You kind of tell the story of what you're doing and how it's helping them. And then what you do is you just have to roll a 15 or higher. If you roll a 15, you give their roll the +1. If you critically succeed your A check, you give them a +2. And this is important, that can stack with everyone who's helping.
So,
That's amazing.
Fragulous and Gren, if you want to both help Daedra in this pursuit, you can both roll your own checks, tell me what you're doing, and let me know if you succeed or critically succeed.
I will
So,
do
Gren,
diplomacy.
diplomacy for Daedra. Okay, Gren, what are you doing?
I'm going to be using a skill called Command an Animal.
Bless.
Nope. I gotta throw these dice away. Bye.
What did you get?
That was another 3. I think those dice are.
Oh, jail for 1,000 years.
Jail. Okay. 3 + 9, so 12.
Okay, not a critical fail at least.
Yeah.
Yeah, you see Ember looks at you, Gren, and I think, what is your relationship with this fox? Why is this fox looking at you like, really?
I would like to interrupt a little bit and use a
Yeah.
fascinating performance to
Hey.
it's another skill feat for performance because I have a gladiator base for my character, which is great. But it lets me take a perform check against a will DC of 1 observer and then they're fascinated by me for 1 round. I want to use this against the fox as a form of aid so that they're distracted while being approached. And
That's
then
fantastic. Make that roll for sure.
plus 12 to this.
Hell yeah.
Ooh, that is a 12, so it's a 24.
24. That is a
Okay.
that is a almost a critical success. You were so close. But you do add 1 to Daedra's check. What do you do?
I do also have Reliable Squire, which is specifically for aid checks that give me a +2 circumstance bonus at all times.
Nice.
So that puts it to 26.
Critical success. What happens? Paint me the picture.
You know how you can get cats' attention by starting to be a little bit more playful at a distance to just kind of like get them ready
Mm-hmm.
and get them excited to play with you specifically, so they're locked in while also distracted by whatever they're holding. It's just going to be that while approaching, just very slowly.
Ember's yellow eyes lock on you. After giving Gren a look like, really? Locks on you. Daedra, make
uh,
what you get.
I rolled an 18 plus 1, so 19.
That is
Plus 2, so it's plus 2, so it's 20. It's a 20.
That is absolutely a success. So with the distraction of Fragulous, what do you do to get Ember back to Rowan?
With Fragulous just kind of doing like the little pouncy, like, hey buddy, like the little hands that you do to get your cat to, come
Hand
over.
on the table.
Yeah. Daedra kind of just like goes up and with like the piece of ham kind of just goes scoop, stuffs the ham in the mouth and like just runs out the kitchen.
Definitely there's a moment of distracted happy eating, and then Ember, who does know you, is like, oh, it's second mom, and just cuddles up. Hello child. And as you bring it back, you see Rowan just goes, oh, thank you so much. Get the reins off their neck. We're not having them do it. Gren, do you want to be the rein bearer?
Yeah, that sounds cool.
Hands you the little bag of reins. Thank you. Okay, I'm going to take a moment. I'm going to sing a calming song. I'm going to make sure Amber stays put. Give little scritches as Ember does the "you can't be mad at me, I'm so cute." And I hope
with a whole baguette in their mouth.
Whole baguette and a piece of ham. And I think the fantasy camera pans.
All right, now the fantasy camera pans away, and if I recall correctly, Vrix, you are going to check on Billins. Some of the staff working the site, some of them are really getting the character. They're wearing their own Halloween costume or fanciest outfits. Some are like, hey man, it's a job, it's a paycheck. I am wearing my black t-shirt, my black pants, whatever. But they will inevitably lead you to the groom, where the groom is staying. One of them will caution you, put kind of like a hand gently in your way and say, we had been instructed, as per the groom's wishes, to give him some thinking space. So be very careful how you approach. And with that, you see the groom space, which is this really dolled up and charming trailer. Just a long wood and metal trailer, one door at one random angle, a few windows, so that they have some nice habitat space. But it's very well adorned, and there's this big, beautiful wood and stone plaque, and it says in big letters, "The Dragon's Den." The door is propped open by a large stone, and you can already hear the most unnerving silence of your life within. I think you're muted.
Oh, I know what he's doing. He's doing that meditation thing. Yeah. All right. Good to go. So Vrix being Vrix, he's going to attempt to stealthily climb up the trailer using his wonderful climbing skills. I'm a cliff scale lizard folk. I also have gecko's grip, so I stick to walls. So what everyone around is seeing, and I will most likely roll a stealth check here in a second, or athletics, whatever you want me to do, or all three. I know. So he's basically going to crawl up the wall and hang over one of the windows and peek in.
Okay. As you peek in, give me a perception check. Because perceptions are not just your ability to see people, but also your ability to see clues, body language. It's almost like an insight check in a way.
Ooh, that's a 10.
10. Lovely. Well, the DC starting is a 20. So that means that's a critical fail. As you look into the room, I mean, it seems nice. You've seen worse groom trailers. Lights aren't so bright, but like you said, that whole meditation thing. Never knew Billings to be much of a meditator, but I mean, first time for everything.
Do I see Bill anywhere?
You don't. Not with a 10, unfortunately. You see signs that Billings has been here, but no Billings.
All right. Since I'm not seeing him, I'm going to make my way back to the door and just walk in.
Okay. I'm just curious. You don't have to roll for this. How quiet are you being? I don't know if you ever been up on one of those trailers. The ramps usually are a little hollow. The opening is a little echoey.
No, at this point, he's given up on the idea of quiet, and he's just going to walk up and announce himself. Because he isn't an employee or a staff person. He's part of Billings' team. And Billings, of all people, if he's going to expect someone to barge through that door at any point in time ever, it would be Vrix.
Okay. So, with that in mind, you come entering. And then from one of the little alcove rooms, you see a large couch go airborne and find the other side of the wall and then accordion thusly and then drop. And you hear a booming voice say, I thought I told ye I didn't want ye in my room. I'm having a moment and I prefer to be alone.
You know I'm not going to leave you alone. But it was a good try. You almost got me. That was pretty cool.
Entering with a start, you see what appears to be a full-grown man with scales covering his flesh, brimming with a storm of electricity just coming off of him in sheets of sparks and storms. Heavy breathing, bright golden blue eyes. And then he looks to you, and you can see a little bit of shame cross his face. And then this big, draconic looking man starts to shrink and shrink and shrink until standing in front of you is a halfling. And as he does, you see a halfling with a long, gorgeous, wavy hair. He is done in a beautiful up and down knot, very like Aragorn getting married or Legolas kind of vibes. He has done his best to do kind of like a nice undershave here. He has grown his beard out and trimmed it lovingly. So his kind of soft boyish features look more like a rugged man. And unlike most halflings, his flesh contains a lot of, you can see a gleam and a shimmer. You know this because you've been traveling with him for a while. He's not just a Talos. He is a Talos. I'm sorry, he's not just a halfling. He's a halfling Talos from his family. The Thistles were known to be from the elemental plane of metal. They used to be called the Iron Nail Folk. Tiny, but metal. And his skin has that sort of steel quality to it. Think if Colossus didn't get above 3-2. His tunic has been a little torn from his emotional outburst, but his wonderfully handcrafted family tartan is wrapped securely as he comes kind of trotting out with his broad feet. He looks up to you and he's like, sorry, I didn't mean to get angry. I'm just a wee bit on the I guess I'm just a wee bit on the nervous side, you know.
Well, of course you are. It's your wedding day, man. You gotta be. If you didn't freak out a little bit, I'd be nervous for you. So, anyways, I just wanted to check in on you and see if how you're doing over here.
Yeah, I'm having a hard time because I'm thinking to myself, like, I'm not much of a talker. And I'm thinking, have I said enough? Like, do you think sometimes we just get married because we're supposed to?
Of all the people between you and Rowan, you never needed words. Words weren't the issue. Everything you two have said, everything you two have done is enough.
As you say that, he looks up to you and flops his big feet over to a chair and jumps up into it so he can kind of at least like look at you as close to eye as you can with his sheer metal skin and his Aragorn wedding best. He looks to you and he says, I don't know about that though. Now, this is where we get into something that's very unique to Pathfinder. I find Pathfinder Second Edition, the social encounter. Here is the stakes. Here how this is going to work, and you do not have to do this alone. But I recommend if you want to get others involved. There is a sliding scale that he is currently mentally inhabiting. It goes hostile, unfriendly, neutral, friendly, helpful. He is currently at unfriendly. And there is a DC. It'll be a sliding DC depending on how you want to solve his quandary. Here are the stakes. If you get him too helpful, he will no longer have any doubts or fears and will happily continue to go on with the wedding. However, if you go to from unfriendly to unhelpful, he might book it. I'm not saying it's great, but I am saying it's a great opportunity to put those skills to pay the bills in this. Oh God, his name is Billings. In this conversation, so choice is yours. The social encounter is there. You know the stakes. You know how this works. A sliding scale of DCs depending on what you choose. The start is yours. If you want to put a pin in this and get everyone else, by all means, Billings is in his feelings and he's not going anywhere.
I don't. I think Billings and Vrix have had their fair share of late, late night talks over drinks. And this would be another one of those times where Vrix is, for a lizard folk, he is probably the most confident, like, gift of gab mother ever. He should have been a bard. He should have been born a bard. But his amber scales.
I keep telling you that.
His amber scales like glint in the light, his almost as brightly as his eyes. And he kind of like shakes his coat out, goes over to his buddy, and I think Rix is going to reach out to put his hand on his shoulder, and in doing so is going to attempt to cast Clear Mind.
Okay.
So I'm going to that's my approach.
Mm-hmm.
And as I'm doing so, I'm going to say, you're not one to second guess yourself, Billings. You run in, you do the thing, and we get out. If this ain't where you want to be, buddy, then let's figure this out. However, I just think you're scared. Because this changes the stakes. In some ways. The next time we go out on a job, it's not our friend that you could potentially lose. It's your partner. So, if anything, wouldn't you want to fight more fiercely for this? Rather than, excuse my reference, shrink away.
Now, Billings may be a small man, but he has never been a small man. That being said, oh, there's a double entendre there. That being said,
Yeah, baby.
I said it the minute I said it. I was like, I better call attention to this before it runs wild. So looking at the spell, first of all, are you willing to lose a spell slot for this? Because this requires that the spell slot to go.
It does say a willing creature. But yeah, I am totally willing to lose a spell slot for it.
Okay. Now, it is a willing creature. However, the spell does have a counteract, at least the one I saw, has a counteract mechanic in play. Basically, you're going to cast a spell and make a check to counteract his inherent, flightiness here, his inherent anxieties. Man, if it was only that easy in real life, cast a spell, I no longer have anxiety. Give me the magic
Sounds
now.
great. Can I have it?
Right? Screw a pill, just bibbity bobbity boo. Anyway.
I cast Xanax.
Cast Xanax.
I'd like to cast Zoloft. It takes 5 spell slots. Anyway.
I cast Adderall in defense mode. So, I'm gonna say I need a diplomacy check at a DC 25. This is very, very big, but we're starting off very, very strong.
21.
No.
Okay. You cast the spell. You know your words are good and pure. Your intentions are pure, all the same. Billings is a barbarian. His rage is just one of many facets of his willpower. And when you are scared and your will is strong, sometimes it can deflect the most intelligent of statements. And as you say that, he nods. And then just starts running for the door. He is now at hostile. You can still save this if you want to. And I will also say, because I don't want to step on Vrick's time, but a couch was thrown in a trailer. I grew up in an inner city school. Everyone heard that sound. It is your choice to determine how you respond. I.e., Vrix, if you need backup, you all have the agency to enter the scene at a moment's notice. Vrix, if you want to make a quick skill check to at least deflate the situation and go back to unfriendly, I'll give you that opportunity. The story is yours.
I think Fragilis and I came up with a code word just in case something like this happened. So as Billings is running out, I think Vrix is going to follow and just shout out, "Raspberry pies! raspberry pies.
Rix, with your permission, would you be okay if everyone else heard you shouting the safe word as loud as possible in this moment?
Anyone everywhere. He's going full blown. I'm yelling at the guy at the top of the rigging on a windy sea. Like, this has been projected. The back of the house is hearing it.
All right. So everyone, you have the right to enter the scene if you want to. You have multiple reasons to, including the safe word, the danger word was thrown out there. That being said, go ahead and give me another diplomacy check. I'm going to drop the DC a little bit here. So go ahead and roll. The DC should be a total of 22.
Come on.
Come on.
No,
Man,
that's not good.
no!
Good.
This
That's
wedding
not
is
good.
doomed.
Oh yeah, just those broad halfly feet. Just the smacking on the stone just gets quicker. As at this point,
It was a 9. It was a 9.
A 9?
Yeah.
A total of 9?
Total of 9.
Ooh,
Brother.
that's a critical fail. He is now booking it with purpose. Everyone, I'm gonna give everyone a chance to roll one social encounter based skill check
Okay.
to bring him back to unfriendly. This is gonna get really weird, people.
I love it.
Oh, and if you're watching this right now and you're thinking, I love these two and I don't want this to happen, donate money. Money solves all of our problems, and give them an
Truly
automatic
does.
critical
Donate
success.
money to make sure I don't get jilted, please. I'd really appreciate it.
That'd be great.
I'm adorable. Look at me.
They're gonna kill me.
Really?
Uh,
Nice telling a bad story. And it happens.
Genuinely, all I can think of is the videos of the baby ducks running across the screen. Just
Yeah, actually, the baby duck's like a 3-foot tall human being with the strength of like a 20 who can throw chairs, or not chairs, whole buildings.
It's like chasing 100 baby ducks.
100.
it's-
With
I think
knives.
Daedra hears the raspberry pie and is like, "Oh no." So I think for the past, I think we said year that Daedra's been in the group, she's been slowly getting everyone's full name to be like, just hello. So I want to use one of my cantrips, which is invoke true name. And basically pulling your mother using your full name to just be like, sit your butt down. So yeah, Daedra kind of just like does the slide into the hallway and sees Bill just running, and goes and like points and says, "What is Billin's like full name?"
Someone invent a middle name for me.
Middle name in chat. Middle name in chat.
Middle name in
Middle
chat.
name chat.
Middle name is
So
chat.
It's Billin's Thistle, right? Is the
Yeah.
Billin's
name and
Thistle.
surname. We need a middle name.
Yeah.
Full-
Get that
we gotta-
full, you made your mom angry
I do
government
like
name.
Grigory. Grigory is one of my favorites. Billin's Grigory Thistle, if no one comes up with anything.
You know what? I'm actually going to, unless anyone else comes up with something. I was good. No, I'm not gonna. I'm gonna sit back. What do we got? What were you thinking?
Let the mess play.
Change my mind. What was that?
We need a middle name, chat.
Chat, we need a middle name for this man so we can tell him
We
not to
have
leave.
A raid
Leave
going
his
on right
fiancé at
now.
the altar.
Yeah, also welcome in Raiders.
Rose.
Yo.
There we go.
Hello. Oh, Rose.
Rose!
Yeah.
Billin's
It's Rose.
Billin's
Done.
Rose Thistle. Okay.
Done.
Yeah,
Billin's
Daedra
Rose
will just
Thistle.
point at Billins and go, Billins, like her voice like amplified as she does this, and it sounds kind of very eerie and like something out of a horror story, and goes, Billins Rose Thistle, you shall stop.
Now, give me Your choice here, because I can see it's going a couple different ways. Diplomacy or intimidation.
Ooh.
I will also let everyone know if you donate now, you can make this even better.
Okay.
With an automatic
look.
critical success, because if there's anything worthy of an automatic crit success, it's the witch using your full government name in public.
Yeah.
No.
Ooh. Okay. Could I use
$20 for an instant crit.
Yeah, $20 for an instant crit, please. That'd be great. Okay.
Are they within 30 feet of me?
I
Yeah.
would hope
Yeah.
so.
I by the time I've been running over. Okay, cool. I'm gonna reach out and I'm gonna cast guidance on Daedra as well.
Okay.
It's a +1.
Plus one.
Hell
Plus
yeah.
one. Okay.
Because your boy messed up.
Fricks, you had one job.
I want to use Arcana just because it's just like, but
I'll tell you what. Give me a good argument for why Arcana should work, and I might be swayed.
I think it took a lot for Daedra to get Billins's like full name out of him, and so she wants to use this magical kind of essence with the spell to kind of basically like encapsulate him in magic to make him one stop, but also kind of cool him down, make sure that he's okay, and also just like be like, hey friend, it's okay, it's all right, just like bubble boy him in magic, just hey, no.
All right, go ahead and give me that Arcana check.
Okay.
You got a lot of bonuses working for you. I think we can make this.
Okay.
Let's see what you got.
Okay, please, for the love of God. Okay, that's 18 on the die, plus 12, plus 1.
Hold up. 18 plus 12 is 30, plus 1
Plus
from
1.
guidance, and 1 for the reveal true name cantrip, if I remember correctly.
It doesn't
that, chat?
say. It doesn't say. It says you speak the true name of the creature to more surely affect it with your spell until the end of your current turn. That target is flat-footed against your spells and takes a -2 circumstance penalty to saving throws.
All right, well, I'm going to have that to affect the DC. The point of all this math I was telling you is that Daedra, you just critically succeeded that check.
Woo!
And this is why I took her on board.
Yes.
To clean up my messes.
You take him from hostile to unfriendly to neutral.
Yay.
And as you put him,
Damn.
Just
as you put
bubble
him
boy.
in that bubble, he just kind of deflates a little bit. Not because like he's a deflation that you can easily tell from knowing him is one of shame, not I got caught, but like, oh God, what have I done?
Daedra's finger goes down and she'll just like walk forward and kind of, not to be rude to him and like demean him, but like meet him at his level and go, it's okay, friend. You're nervous. We're all nervous. We're all scared at any point of our lives. You got this. We've got your back.
Okay. Give me. I'm going to say he's calmed down a little bit. A spell isn't activating his subconscious mind. You can give me a DC 20 diplomacy check.
Oh, God. Okay. Nice to me, please.
Be nice to them. Oh,
They
no.
were not nice to them. Can't tell you right now.
Well,
Is that guidance still available?
I
I
Can someone
think
help? Can
Ugh.
Regulus help?
I think hearing the raspberry pies, Gren was just rushing out with 3 drinks, being like, "Okay, I got the water. I got the ale and the tea. Oh, hey, Bill, you want one?"
Your choice, diplomacy or any other skill that you think equals a bro moment or bromant, if you will. Because there's a lot of purity to a bromant. I don't care what anyone says.
Yeah,
No, I
yeah.
agree.
Unless
Roman is
you're
a pure
Bricks.
moment.
Unless you're Briggs.
Let's.
Hey, to be fair, I think it was the spell that made him go
Also,
aggro.
I love that this is a very diplomacy heavy game, and I'm realizing y'all are not diplomats.
It's
No.
funny. I'm very based in
No.
diplomacy, and I've been letting people
Can-
have fun.
I like
Can
how
I-
Greg's
Really
like, I
happy
could let
about
this
it.
happen. I want to just see Bill
Great.
freak out.
This is great. He needs to get it out of his system
But-
before he's at.
by the
altar.
way,
It's fun.
my roll was an 8 on the die, and I have a +1 to diplomacy.
Oh,
Oof.
no, that's a critical
Yeah.
fail.
Yeah,
Can I
that's why I was just like,
argue-
I'm just gonna leave real quick.
Alright.
Can I argue for society? Because, these 3 comforting drinks are like the 3 drinks that people usually drink when they need to calm down or sit and bond or something.
I could also argue that it would be like society. How do you bond with people? It's food and drink.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I see it. I absolutely see it. Go ahead, Gren. Roll me a society check.
Oh.
See what you got.
Please. Is
That's
this an?
that's a 20 on the dice.
Oh, that's great. That's great. That's great. Let's go.
Plus 8, so 28.
You scared me.
I thought
And then-
you
Oh my god.
I
failed.
picked the right dice.
Yeah. All right. So as you come out with water, ale, and tea for bro, you see Billings just kind of. I'll take the ale, thank you. Kind of drinks it. He has to hold it in 2 hands, and he's like, chug, chug, chug. Domes it. I mean, like, he can't even count fast enough, and that thing is gone. He goes, have another place?
Yeah, dude. I'll be back.
Thank you. I'll see you when you return. Oh boy. And he's just a little beside himself, settling his emotions. He puts a hand on you, Deirdre, just very gently, and he's all like, Vrix made a very good point, but unfortunately, I think my nerves, and I'm worried, and I didn't want to do this twice. I just want one time with one person forever. I'm that kind of old-fashioned guy, and I just, I guess I got stuck asking myself questions, and all that. And so, I'm happy here that you're here, but I just can't silence the doubt.
Fragilis being off in the distance is gonna do the most bro thing he can into fascinating performance to pull his attention. He's gonna slam down on the ground in a sort of getting ready to grapple position so that Billis looks over and knows that it's time for a good old-fashioned little bout of strength. Because this is a barbarian. This man needs some distracting away from his own head.
Okay. So, you're basically saying, bro, you need to wrestle it out of your system? Is that what I'm hearing? Cool.
Mhm.
Cool. If you
No
have
words,
another
just
tool-
flex.
okay. I was gonna say if you have another suggestion, I'm down for it. But I'm feeling athletics for this. All right, roll an athletics check.
I could do that. That is a 6 on the die plus 8 for 14.
All right. I want to assist a little bit.
Okay.
I want to begin taking off Billen's jacket, his dress jacket that he's wearing, and like prepping him and like whispering in his ear, "Go fuck him up."
Get him. Get 'em.
I mean, you're being his hype man. I need you to give me either a diplomacy or intimidation or anything else you want to
I'm
argue
gonna go with
for.
intimidation.
Let's
Somewhere
go.
in their room, Rowan senses that their hot fiance is fighting and he feels a disturbance in the force, wanting to see it.
All right. So that's a 15 on the die,
Love
plus
it.
13.
Hey.
So
So-
28 total on the die for that.
Absolutely. As you start taking off his formal jacket and tunic, you see this guy, even though he's like 3'2", washboard abs, nothing but bulging, popping muscle on this short king. He's keeping the tartan on because that's family right there. And he just looks at you and goes, crack, crack, suddenly grows to 6'4", dragon scales, yellow eyes, and he looks at you and he goes, "You know, I'm gonna break you in half, little man," and just start trudging over. All the stress gone, all the doubt gone. This is you got him out of a spiral with bro drinks, government names, in a good old fashioned pre-wedding fist fight. Let's go. With that, you have successfully defeated the social encounter. And Billings, after a very like Top Gun style, just boys being boys and wrestling before a wedding.
Mhm.
And in fact, actually, Frag, why don't you tell me the tale? How does this wrestling go?
Oh, it's wonderful. I'm in full armor, so I'm impervious to anything. So I'm going for whatever I can do. It's fun. It's ridiculous. We switch off in headlocks. There's a couple suplexes. I'm thrown 10 feet before catching myself on a tree. We are all over the place. There are grass stains on both of our outfits, at least what he's still wearing. It's a great time.
And with that, he is going to brush off the metal chunks of his skin, tussle his hair just right. He starts to slowly shrink back down to his size. He gives you like a nice solid like bro high five, tussle, whatever. And he's like, "Thank you. I really needed that, lad. I'm gonna go back to my room and get ready for this. This was right." And then his feet flap, 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 as he goes back to his lovely, lovely trailer and gets ready for the wedding. That being said, I'm going to hand it over to the lovely co-GM to fast forward to the good part of the wedding. Let's go through all that fun, because we got a combat to get to.
So
Spoilers.
in the main lounge, you see that there is a plush, sort of dark purple curtain walkway. There are arranged wooden chairs, but many of them seem mismatched, as if, oh, we ran out of chairs and we had to run to 5 different areas of the house to find more chairs. There are a mix of purple asters and orange magnolias woven into spider webs on the ceiling to make the Halloween vibes keep going. There is again that little dais that also has a purple plush sort of rug. But the interesting thing is you don't see an officiant. There's no one up there to wed the two as everyone starts to filter into their seats. And what I would like each of our players to do is tell me where you are. So Billings, I think, is already up there waiting for the bride. What are the four of you? Where are the four of you standing? And what are you doing as we have some enchanted music? No, not enchanted music. I take it back. It's a Renaissance fair like instrumentalist group. It's the lutes and the fiddles and all kinds of stuff. It's very much that vibe. But what are the four of you doing in this moment? Let's start with Daedra.
Daedra is probably helping the bride get ready and like last minute touch ups and everything before, and it's just like, okay, you feel okay? You're okay? I don't have to.
No, you did. You just did great. And you see that Rowan takes your hands in theirs and says, "I'm really glad that you're a part of our family."
Oh, I don't like crying. Please don't do that. That's
Here's Amber.
I-
Holds up Fox.
oh, hi. Oh, stop licking me. Stop. Oh,
Amber,
okay,
Amber,
your
Amber,
breath-
no, Amber, no.
Your
Hand
breath smells. Oh, I think he got a squirrel earlier too. Oh,
Oh, not again.
oh. Okay, thank you, Ember. Okay, so Ember's not holding the rings.
No.
Gran is holding the
Gran
rings.
has the rings.
Okay. All right. You have your flowers. You have everything.
Sure do.
Is there any last thing you want me to do before you walk down the aisle?
Have a comfortable seat and enjoy yourself.
Okay. All right, let's go. Oh, wait, do you want Ember to be by you whenever you walk down the aisle?
You know, can you babysit Amber? I don't want a dead squirrel at my feet during my wedding.
No problem. We'll put the dead squirrel up in the ceiling.
Perfect. Put it with the bats. There's so many bats. Where did you get all? Never mind. Doesn't matter. Fragulous, what are you doing?
Oh, I'm standing by the altar for sure. Both as a means of intimidation for the crowd, so nobody steps in to do anything stupid, but also so that our very small, wonderful friend next to me doesn't try bolting again, because I'm in arm's reach and can just catch before.
As you look out into the crowd, you see it's a fairly small group, but you can very much tell who is on Billin's side of the family and who is on Rowan's side of the family. And everyone seems pretty well behaved. If anything, that we just don't have time to deal with the family shenanigans. There's too much other stuff to do. But you see they're all comfortably sitting. There are, again, these mismatched wooden chairs. Some of them are birchwood and white. Some of them are chestnut brown. Some of them are made of blackwood. And I think there's a couple of them made of metal, but they're all sitting comfortably and enjoying themselves. Rix, what are you doing?
That's a good looking question.
It's a real attractive question, yeah.
I don't think Vrix would. I think Vrix would be by the door. I think Vrix would be one part just in case our little friend tries to run again. Like one part like back there just in case, but the other is to begin the grand entrance for Rowan as they come in.
And I'll get back to you for that grand entrance because I want to hear how you do that. Gran, you're the ring bearer. What you doing?
So Gren has walked through the doors and he's doing that slow walk down the aisles with the two rings. Just, step by step, like they didn't rehearse.
Step touch. Doing a great job, buddy.
To the altar, and he hands Bill the rings, and he's like, "Here, dude, I did it. Oh, you're doing it. You're doing it."
You see Billings you see Billings in a state of like the groom who sees his wife or wife to be or his partner and just starts ugly crying as he reaches up with his little halfling hands, plucks both rings. And he just takes them fondly.
Frix,
And Gren goes.
what? Yeah, go ahead, Gren. I'm so sorry.
Gren goes and takes a seat. That's it.
And Vrix, what do you do to open the doors?
So once the music changes and this tribal beat starts to come on and the drums are heavy, this is the wedding of a halfling barbarian and a wonderful green skin pointy eared. I forget the name. Golly.
Dromar Elf.
Dromar Elf. There we go. That's the words. So this isn't your usual, wedding march. This is felt to the core of everyone's being. Rowan definitely didn't request this. But Billings appreciates it. And so as he begins to channel some magic in the vein of a bless or a heroism type spell, and the lights brighten a bit, and the doors swing open, and he says in a booming voice, "I present to you the bride."
As Rowan steps in, any stress melts away from them like ice as they look at Billins. Again, 6 foot tall, curvaceous, green skinned elven woman, curly chestnut hair, holding a bouquet of what she knows to be Billins' favorite flowers. And doesn't look perturbed by the beat at all. In fact, steps up almost as if they're dancing. This is a bard. They're a bit reckless. They get you into some trouble. They pick up some crowns, but they're graceful and they start humming to the tune and just joy in their face as they walk up to Bill. And just this lawn flowing veil, Daedra, you've helped put the train out of their dress. But they, again, there's those high slits for movement and dancing. And as Rowan gets up to Bill, they are going to take his hand and say, "I know you would have rather eloped. I know all you wanted was a tiny little seaside ceremony, and you indulged me, and I love you for it, sweetheart. So let's just say we make this real quick, okay? Let's just make it. Hi, I'm Rowan. I would love to be your wife. Do you want to be my husband?"
Totally.
Quick,
And just big dumb smile, like, yeah, I do.
Do the rings real quick. Just Rowan, like, I got my wedding, and now we're just gonna speed run this, and just say, right, as the power vested in me in one of the greatest bards in the area, I say if anyone has a problem with our union, you can speak now or whatever and hold your peace.
At this moment, you notice the entire time there's been this loud train in the background.
Oh my God, we're fighting a train?
Yeah.
Oh no!
Whoever suplexes it
It's
first gets the win.
Thomas.
I got it.
It's
I got
the
it.
cursed Thomas.
What's that horror game with the train? It's that one.
Exactly.
Yeah, it's just like it's being written on top of the man in the hat, going, "You're a cheeky engine, Thomas." Anyway,
Listen, I got an 18 in strength. I'm suplexing that thing. Let's go.
maybe next year. I'm here for it, honestly. Some Final Fantasy VI madness, but all of this time you've been noticing that there has been this kind of low-level fog all over the wedding. Definitely perfect spoopy ambiance for this kind of event, and you could maybe assume that it was the weather, the time of year, or maybe even magically done so to give it that extra crisp, like Halloween touch. 1 second, making sure everything is all right with some tech. Will do.
Yeah, if both of you actually, Izzy, you also refresh your video, Ninja, because we can see and hear PJ. You're the only one who can't. Technical difficulties, everybody.
Oh no. The real boss. Ah!
Yeah, the true BBG. The true BBG of all TTRPGs is
You're
tech.
just disintegrating multiple people in our party.
Yep.
Villains, what, we Thanos snapped the party? Well,
Real one shot.
Absolutely. I'll say this, and then when Vrix jumps back in, I will repeat for them. But so like the mist that you've seen, they're perfect timing. So the mist that you've been seeing this entire time, it's at this point in time where you kind of blink and you realize this mist is a lot thicker and a lot more present than you remember it, roiling and moving closer and closer to the altar. It's at this point in time that those runes I mentioned before, written on the ground by hand, start to glow a powerful and present bluish gold coloring. There's this odd, almost besmirching, as it looks like the mist tries to cover that up as it gets closer, and then finally the mist swirls in a circle until it makes the form of a man with very wonderfully ostentatious, tasty clothes, high collar, fluffy cravats. And you see before you a gentleman that unfortunately you have known in the past. His full name is Count Sabian Caedmon Daladea Bravis, but you know him as the Count of Bravison, a vampire count, and he looks rather angry. And next to him appears...
You see, as if materializing out of the mist itself, the fog swirling up in a twisted version of a fairy tale transformation, as it swirls up and makes the form of an older woman, about 50 or so, but not quite a woman. You see a ghost before you, a phantom, the one and only Margot Armand, the wailer and moaner of all things love. And she is, of course, wearing a wedding dress, because of course she is. It is ostentatious ball gown poofing out along with her flowing hair that looks like tendrils of kelp that she has tried to manage into a bun. She looks as if she has been dipped into the ocean and pushed back out in a wedding gown. And she just goes, "Enough! There will be none of this, will there, Count?"
The Count preens a little bit before he dead stares the two on stage and says, "You don't get to have your happily ever so easily. This whole thing spits in my face, our face, because these little runes, you two holding hands, there is an ancient prophecy that you are about to fulfill, and I would rather slaughter you one by one than let this prophecy come true."
Oh, it is a shame. This is the kind of wedding that I would have liked with my beloved. Never mind. We will handle this.
See him going, "Oh my goodness, it has been like 100 years. Get over yourself."
If she could hit you, she would. Enough.
Now, with that being said, despite some shade being thrown, I like to think of them as like undead Jesse and James from Pokemon. There's some double trouble
100%.
happening.
100% what's happening right now.
Yeah. Now, with that being said, it is initiative time. Here's how we do initiative in Pathfinder 2E. We either, one, roll a standard perception, just good old-fashioned, make a perception check, highest checks goes in order, or if you'd like to argue in another skill check, like say a stealth check or an intimidation check, you can argue that now as to why it would make sense just as the fight's about to kick off. Otherwise, perception is always a good standard.
I love the ability check as perception instead. It's so fun.
I like it as well. And I really enjoy that you get to add other things, because occasionally maybe it's not that you haven't seen the person. Maybe it's seeing if you can move out of the way fast enough.
Mm-hmm.
Which is what I was going to argue. I think as soon as Daedra sees like glyphs glowing and like the fog separating, she'll just kind of do her little tumbling out of the way and into a corner, and hopefully use acrobatics to get out of the way and maybe hopefully get the upper hand.
Absolutely.
I was
Hell
thinking exactly the opposite of springing into action and jumping in between the two from the raised area with acrobatics.
She is a spellcaster. Hello.
Gotta put that distance. Also, I never thought I would be sad that I rolled so high, but my goodness.
It's fine. I would like to
Margot
acrobatics
summons a train. The train
instead of getting out of the way, I would like to be as in the way as possible between the two with my check.
Absolutely. I'll
Is-
even, in the
Interactive.
theater of the mind we're going to play with, I'll even make you a little closer to him just to kick that off just right.
Wonderful.
Gren and
That is an
Vrix.
18.
18. Okay, 18 for Thrag. There we go.
PJ,
Dave,
do
what
you
was your
send
acrobatics?
you my initiative?
Daedra got a 19 plus 11.
That's a 30? That's a
Yeah.
30. Heck yeah, dude.
She might not be diplomatic, but she is quite a little weirdo.
That's why we
Love
like
it.
you.
Gren, what is your initiative?
Question: is there any way I can use an ability to help add initiative?
Ooh. I would love to say yes and to this, but I think the mechanical issue is you have to roll for yourself, right? It's the whole make sure your mask is on first before you put the mask on somebody else. So I think you have to focus more on your initiative instead of helping someone else's.
Okay. In that case, that is a 25.
It's a very good initiative. Vrix, what you got
Okay.
for me?
Can I use occultism or religion to kind of have seen the shift magically as the runes lit up and these two begin to manifest themselves in this space?
I am going to say religion, actually.
That is a 20.
Okay.
13 plus 7.
13 plus 7. All right. Now, I know I've been so easygoing this whole time, but I want to let you know and let everyone in the chat know what you're up against. There is an XP budget system. So instead of going, well, this creature's worth this much, this creature's worth that much, no, that's a headache. In Pathfinder 2E, the way to do it is that you go, well, this creature has this CR, and that's reflective of your CR. And with that, you create a budget. I have enough money to put together this much fight with these levels, yada, yada. What we have prepared for you is considered a severely hard encounter. So they're probably going to need your donations. If you can donate to get them critical successes or anything else, please go right ahead. This will be a doable but very hard fight. And if their dice don't roll well, I mean, that could be the end of the prophecy and the wedding. And I don't know what's worse.
Also, for the sake of getting the 2 NPCs out of the wedding, I'm going to say that the fog has surrounded the bride and groom, and they are nowhere to be seen right now.
Yes, which could also be devastating because you don't know if the fog dissipates, they might not even be alive. But starting off the initiative, we have our lovely Margot.
Margot pulls the ghastly veil away from her slippery kelp-like hair and sees that Fragulus has jumped in front of her quarry and says, "Oh, you are just like him! And I need you to make me a will save."
That is a 16.
That is a failure. You feel as her voice hits you, it is nails on a chalkboard. It is the sound, the feeling of when you bite into something metallic. You are slowed. You lose 1 action out of your 3 action economy next turn as you are just like, why is she yelling at me? And what is she talking about? And why is she dripping wet in a wedding dress? I'm so confused. Is she a ghost? Is she corporeal? You don't know. But at that note, she's going to turn and look at Gren, who is the other person who is nearby, and she is going to go to him and attack him twice with a ghostly hand. 17 on the first attack.
22.
22, damn. And that is a 20 on the dice for a 32. Uh,
I can't believe we blew up Gren.
that is a critical success. And
Yeah.
so that is just to remind everyone, it is double the dice. So I think I'm just going to roll my damage and double it.
Here you go.
Just for expediency's sake. That is 28. Nope, excuse me. 36 points of damage, negative damage to be specific, as she slashes into you with her ghost hand. She has long manicured nails with points, and as they dig into you, you remember a rejection, someone rejecting you as she claws into your skin. How you doing, Gren?
Oh.
You're all the same. And that is Margot's turn.
Okay, starting off strong with a crit.
I'm
Next,
so sorry.
Hey
Do it.
man, dice tell
No,
the
you're not.
story.
You're doing it right. You're doing it right. Next up, we have Daedra. Daedra, you have a ghost and a vampire and a very badly injured friend. What are you gonna do?
Oh, she is not a healer, so she'll probably just look at the ghost digging into her friend and go, "Oh, that's not good. That's not good at all." And oh, I want to try to get both of them. Is Margot and the Count like within a 30-foot area of each other?
Definitely.
Absolutely.
Definitely.
Absolutely.
Could-
You are all somewhere in the threshold of a fireball range, so you are good to go.
We don't care
Sweet.
how big the room is, we cast fireball.
Okay, so not fireball. Unfortunately, it's probably going to dig up some, like, explode some chairs and things. But I want to upcast or heighten shatter and try to, get them as disoriented and maybe get some of like the wooden chairs or metal chairs to like split and like go into their skin and cause as much damage as possible.
Ooh, okay, yeah. Upcasting the spell, sure. Just make sure you're using the proper spell slot, and I believe that is on us to make a saving throw with that one.
It is, there's no save. It's so a high frequency sonic attack shatters a nearby object, and you do 2d10 sonic damage to the object, ignoring object's hardness if it's 4 or lower, and whenever you increase it, it's an additional d10.
Okay, I see. I see what's happening. So you're casting the spell to damage the things around them in hopes that it will splinter and affect them. Is that correct?
Correct.
Okay, so let's do this first. Let us roll the damage to see if this bypasses the hardness of the items. It's wood, it's metal. I believe the hardness is like 2 for the wood, 5 for the metal. Overall HP of like 5. So I think you can do it.
So 3d10. Oh gosh.
Also, for the sake of expediency, everyone else in the room has run away screaming, as you should.
Thank
Yes.
God.
Yeah. We're at an adventurer's wedding, and a vampire and a ghost showed up. Yeah, no one's sticking around for this fist fight.
No.
All right, that's 7, 6, and 8. So 7 and 8, 15 plus 6 is 21.
Okay. 21 is good. Those things break and they splinter everywhere. Here's the thing that I now have to figure out. Vampires, especially true vampires, have a very specific weakness. A wooden stake driven through a vampire's heart drops the vampire to 0 HP and prevents it from healing above 0 HP, even in the coffin. So now I have to figure out, as these splinters are shattering everywhere, how this works. And here's what I'm going to do. He is going to make
Percentile dice.
Percentile dice.
Percentile dice.
Okay. You know what? You're requesting you are requesting the percentile dice. I shall roll them to see.
Bill, is that you?
Yeah.
And I figured because it's also a ghost, if I can break metal as well, metal and ghosts, at least
Iron,
in some
yeah.
instances, can.
Unfortunately, with this particular lore, metal does nothing unless you put it on my finger.
Oh. Okay. So here's what I'm going to rule.
Okay.
Everything exploded. It went all around the vampire. He, did the turtle. He will take damage but not be dropped to 0 HP automatically. So, what was that damage you used to blow everything else up? It was about a 20, 23?
21.
21.
Oh,
Okay.
Or 23. 23 is fine. 21.
Wait a minute.
21.
Get your circumstance points out of here.
21.
So what I'll say is the 21 instead will be what hits the area he is in, and that's I'm going to make a basic save. Basically, basic means it comes in critical, regular, success, failure, and critical failure, and it adjusts the damage thusly. He will make a that's an insane amount. What is your spell DC?
Is a 20.
Okay, die face 19. Fortitude save makes that a 30. I'm pretty sure that's a critical success.
Yeah.
Which means on a basic save, he takes no damage.
Oh.
As the splinters just hit his muscular, like Dimitri from Darkstalker's vampiric body. If you know, you get a hero point. Oh, that's something else I need to actually. I'm so sorry. You all have hero points. Everyone starts off with 1 hero point every game, and if you do cool things, and I say, haha, hero point, you get more. What do? They let you roll again. So, if you're doing something, remember you have the ability to roll again. This fight, now more than ever, those are going to be useful. But, that being said, your awesome power play unfortunately did not work. I believe you still have 1 action left.
And the actions, whenever it comes to like spells, it's the sideways squares, the diamonds.
Yes, it is the sideways squares. If there's 1 of them, it's 1 action. 2 of them, it's 2 actions, and 3 of them, it's 3 actions.
I should have done this beforehand, because I'm sure because we've faced at least the vampire before, we probably would have gotten his name.
Yeah. 100%. Do you think that man does not say his name everywhere he goes?
That's why I was asking, can I get that name again, please? So, yeah, she'll just, similar, but like, oh God, what's her name? From Lord of the Rings, Gladriel. She'll kind of just like full green fire and like kind of just look at, the count and, point at him and say Count's full freaking name, because I can't remember it.
I will give you a hero point if you look in the chat and read it dramatically right now.
You know what? I will support that. Yes.
Okay. Count Sabian Caedmon du Alde Brevis. You are marked. You shall fall.
I love that. Yes, I will give you the extra hero points.
Thank you, PJ.
Oh, it's my pleasure. And with that, Daedra coming out strong, but unfortunately can't get the damage to stick. It is now Gren's turn.
Ooh. So,
there is a bear. I want to tell you, Gren, because this is important. You see this ghost in front of you, and you can't tell quite what's water or tears, but he's definitely crying.
Yeah, me too.
Same, bestie, same.
Yes, yeah. Do you need a beer?
Yeah. So Gren is gonna stumble back a bit and use movement, I guess, to move away from this ghostly figure. As I guess that's the first action, right?
To move, yes.
Okay. All right. Because movement is different than action. Got it. and then going to use Hunt Prey, which is an action, to gain 2 circumstance to my hunted shot, which is my final action,
Incredible.
Nice.
which is, well, let's see if I hit first, right? I am going to be casting my Hunt Prey on the vampire
Blah.
because I know what's up. I know what's up. 11 plus, how does this work? Plus the 14, right?
Mm-hmm.
That's 25.
25. Will barely hit, but it's a hit, baby.
Woo! Okay, all right. Taking that hunted shot, which is 2 quick shots against the one I've hunted.
Why are you ignoring me?
Don't look at me, don't look at me, don't look at me.
Okay, so it's 2 shots. So you rolled for the first one. You can also roll for the second one.
Got it. Boom. Not as good. Only 1 hits.
Okay. So go ahead and roll damage.
It's 2d8 piercing. I know what d8s look like. That is an 11. 11 damage.
Right, cool. You see the arrow. Thunk. This dress jacket was stitched by a person whose entire family I slaughtered after making it. I cannot replace this. You douchebag.
This was a deer.
They make more.
There are more deer in the world. He can't go back to the family he murdered. Even I know that's a crime against fashion.
Ugh, I'm dying. I'm coughing. As you hit the arrow, and you're talking smack, it is now the Count's turn. The Count is rather angry with you. So, kind of affixing his eyes right to you and making a gesture of necrotic promise, I need you to make a will saving throw, DC 22.
Is this a spell?
This is... Yeah, it's a spell. It's definitely a spell.
How do counter spells work in this?
Very good question. Now, this is one thing where I defer. Generally speaking, counterspell works that you actually have to have the same spell and the same spell prepared, and then basically you get rid of yours, and then they don't get to cast it.
Okay.
I find some frustrating aspects with that. So what I will say is, if you want to make an Arcana check against his DC, you don't have to do that, but you'll still lose a spell slot.
Ooh, okay. Because it's a feat of mine to counterspell.
Yeah, the
So
feat
it's-
is what gives you the ability to basically do
Okay.
the thing. Yeah.
All right.
Should I say what I rolled first, or are we going to let this one play?
Well, I mean, if they
Oh,
want to burn a
letting
spell
play.
slot, I'm not mad.
Yep.
I'm burning a spell slot.
Okay.
That's not good at all. You said Arcana? That's a
Cool.
5 on the die plus 12. So that's a 17. So it's probably not going to make it.
As someone who is enabling the players, remember you do have hero points.
Yes,
Oh, that's
do.
right. So
You have
hero points.
2.
I feel like
So-
PJ and I are like good devil and angel on our players' shoulders right now. I'm just like, as your friendly new DM, and he's just like, you're gonna die.
I mean, hey, it's-
I will use one of my hero points. It gives me what? Plus
A
10?
reroll.
Oh, just
A
roll
reroll.
again.
a
Oh, a
reroll.
reroll. You know what? No.
I fight
You go
my
away.
friends.
You go away. Please.
No, cursed.
Okay, that's 11 plus 12. That is a 23. And
That
I
is enough.
will use one of my rank 3 spells.
Awesome. Okay. Thank you so much for letting me know. Rank 3 spell. As you reach out, you can shut off the effect of the dominate spell that was about to be put on Gren. Gren, you start to feel this hand, like almost start to tickle the back of your brain, like it's looking for the strings. And the minute it's about to pluck one and starts to tug, you feel the whole thing just go loose as the dominate is shut off.
Daedra just goes, no, no, no. Those are my friends. We do not do that.
Thanks,
see him-
Deidre.
He looks into his hand where the spell almost was, and he looks over to Daedra and he says, "You talk a big game for someone who has blood in their neck," and he turns into mist.
No, 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 no.
Okay, with that, the count's turn is done. Next up, we have Vrix. Make sure I get that right. Vrix is up.
Yeah. All right. So I'm going to use my first action to demoralize our wet queen here. I should have. Yeah. Nope. Shelly, you're killing me.
Listen, a wet queen.
Who doesn't like that?
I
It is
mean,
almost midnight Central Time. Let's fucking go.
I didn't think about what I was gonna say. I had the plan, just didn't know what I
She
was
looks
gonna say.
at you and kind of goes, huh. Like, okay.
What he's gonna say is, don't you know you're not supposed to wear white to a wedding unless you're the bride? And I'm gonna need you to leave.
All right. What do I do?
I'm rolling against your will, I believe.
All right.
Yeah, I attempt an intimidation check against the target's will DC.
Oh, my DC. Okay.
Yeah,
go
your
for
will DC. 19 plus 13, so 32.
it. That is a critical success.
Let's go.
Let's go.
The target becomes frightened 2.
Now, remind me.
PJ, what does that mean?
Yeah, no worries. I'm just about to like, oh, I should look that up for them. So the frightened condition.
I was about to be like, hang on.
Now, the frightened condition gives you a penalty to a lot of different skills, checks, etc. What it does is you take a status penalty equal to the value. So in this case, frightened 2, that's a -2 to the following. You lose this penalty to all of your checks and DCs, unless otherwise specified at the end of your turns. The condition drops by 1. So it's not only a value, but it's a countdown. Unless the spell means, or unless the spell says that +2 or that frightened 2 lasts for a period of time.
I just was checking all of my resistances, and frightened is not one of them. So, as you say that, you see that this very, although ridiculous, powerful looking ghost who you've run into before kind of shrinks and just says, "You know nothing about anything, just starts to sputter as if all of her wow.
Bravado.
Thank you. All of her bravado. I kept wanting to say bravissima. I'm like, that's not. All of her bravado gets sucked out of her, and she's gonna try to turn from you to look at Fragulous because at least she knows she has him on the ropes. But yeah, you've done it.
All right, well, I'm going to use the rest of my action to, as I finish saying that and she starts to turn away, I'm going to start pulling together some of the light from around me, kind of starts filling in the gap in my hands. And then I'm going to basically palm shoot a divine lance at her.
Ooh, let's go.
A 27 to hit.
That is a success.
Wonderful, wonderful.
What kind of damage is this divine lance?
It is divine. It is spirit.
There you go.
Spirit
Spirit.
damage.
Thank you.
So that is 9 spirit damage.
As it lances into her, you see she flinches and then turns, and her face, this normally not bad looking older woman, twists and contorts in rage, and she's going to shrug off all but 2 of that. Oh, you want to play then? Then let's play.
All right.
And that's my turn.
That means we're up to Fragulus.
Yep, bringing in the last of round 1. We have Fragulus.
So, Fragulus, there is one thing that I do want you to know. As this despairing cry has sunk into you, the reason you are slowed is because you're overcome with sadness over your own missed opportunities. What missed opportunity are you thinking of in this moment that is slowing you down?
Oh,
I will make you sad.
I'm going to give you a second to think about that. Is this a concentration spell by chance? And does damage break concentration?
That's a great question. In this system, concentration is a trait. It doesn't work the same as 5e, where you cannot concentrate on multiple things. But if you have like certain reactive strikes and other abilities, a concentration spell could activate a free reactive strike or attack of opportunity. But it just means that, like, certain things, like, for example, raging usually shuts off anything with the concentrate trait. That's all it means.
So unfortunately, the damage would not have disrupted what she had done, as it is an innate ability of her ghost nature and her past.
Correct. She would have to spend an action to upkeep the spell, basically, if she wants to keep upkeeping it.
So, Gorons, the plant people, are a rare race in Pathfinder. They are created by a specific god or deity back 100 or so years ago, and they are a finite resource that is constantly dwindling. If they do not replant themselves before their body dies and their seed is destroyed, they do not revive. There is one less in the universe permanently. Before starting the adventure with the party, there was a second Goron, which is not a very common thing, that was a partner for the party. Like, it was an adventuring duo between myself and them, and I was unable to get their seed back from a botched adventure, and that's what I'm sad about.
You feel the dirt under your hands as you know you failed. You do still have 2 actions.
Am I in melee range with this ghost woman?
She had flown away from you in order to reach Gren. So I'm going to say probably about 10 feet at this point.
Cool. I'm going to use my very fun offensive feature. What was it? This is defensive advance. It is 2 actions. You raise your shield and stride, and if you end your movement within melee reach of at least one enemy, you make a melee strike.
Love this.
So I'm raising my shield, I'm moving, and I'm hitting.
All right.
Then the attack will be with the holy trait and is with the striking rune. It is with the shield bash. So it is on the boss of my shield. I have not drawn a sword yet because I don't need to. Let's go. Plus 13.
No.
That's getting a hero point immediately.
Oh no.
We're burning through these, man.
No. That was another one. Let's switch the die on that.
Burn those dice. Goodbye forever.
Let's see.
Yeet.
Cocked. That's.
Oh, buddy.
Well, it
What
got
happened?
better.
Got better. Okay. What'd you
Yeah,
get?
it went to a 2.
For a total of?
That would be a 15.
Okay, at least that's not a critical failure.
Mm-hmm.
You were close, though.
Yep.
Definitely a swing and a miss. You see that she glides out of your way. She seems to be trying to be more graceful, as if she's almost trying to emulate Rowan to be a bride.
Mm-hmm.
And not very much a discount Rowan, for sure.
And that'll end my turn as long as I'm still in melee range.
And you feel yourself regain back those actions. For that effect only lasts for 1 round.
Amazing.
Perfect.
And I believe with that, it is Margot's turn.
That is it. It's Margot's turn.
Margot's! Not that I didn't think of that first makes me really, really mad at myself. You see that? She looks at you, Fragulous, and says, "You take no care to understand what you don't know. That is what's wrong with all of you." And everyone within a 30-foot radius now can make me a will save. As she does her despairing cry, yet again. Which I believe is everybody.
Yeah,
I'm going to use my hero point.
Okay.
Said it's a will save, right?
A will save,
Another
yes.
+9. Let's go. Number 1. Oh, no, that's a 17 +9. That's a 26. I ain't
Heck
worried
yeah.
about nothing.
Not worry about nothing.
That's a 19 for Gran.
Total of 19?
Total of 19.
Okay. What about you, Daedra?
I'm gonna use my last hero point.
Oh no! Vrix, what did you get in the meantime?
I started with a 10, used a hero point, and got a 22.
Okay, and what about you, Daedra?
It was a 7, and then I re-rolled, and it's a 4 on the die, and so that's a 14.
All of you fail except for Fragulous. Maybe Fragulous because you've heard this before. But the same thing happens to the 3 of you as her cry of despair. And it is over dramatic, but genuine despair. It is the feeling of rippling water, but you're drowning in it. You can't breathe in it. It's the heaviness and the weight of something that is truly grieving. And you're all going to go through the same effect that Fragulous did, which in being mired in your own missed opportunities, which I'm absolutely going to ask each of you about. You are slowed. None of you critically failed, though, which is good. If you critically fail, you lose 2 of your actions. Thankfully, none of you critically failed. You lose 1 of your actions. She has 2 more action. She has 1 more action to go. She used her despairing cry. So she is going to attack Fragulous because you are right there. That is another 20.
Amazing.
20 on the dice for a total of 36.
Of 36, she has a +16 to her hit.
Yep. These are severe opponents.
This
They
is
are
incredible.
They're
Hey,
This
chat.
is the
I
only
need you
number
to
that can
donate,
crit
please.
me.
Listen, PJ and I may have done it on purpose so people would spend money on this great cause.
But also, it's a good it's 2 against 4 so far. You're doing okay. Also, there is they do have the frightened 2 condition, which means that would be 2 less.
That is true.
I'm
That's
still
not a
pretty sure
crit.
that's a crit, though.
That is not a crit.
It's-
I have a
Oh, it's
26
not a
AC.
crit!
Yeah.
It's 2 less. It's not a crit.
Yes, thank you for the reminder. So with that -2 because of the frightened effect, it goes from a critical success to just a plain old success. Those nails are not going to feel good though, as you take a total of 15 negative damage.
Ooh.
I think it's funny to call it negative damage because my brain always goes, "It's a negative 15." No, it's negative energy damage.
This is going
Yeah.
to be where the shield lock comes into effect to drop 9 of those damage off, and then that's 6 remaining.
Yes,
So
that is indeed 6
will
remaining.
go to myself and my shield.
You see that as she scrapes into you, her nails also hit the shield, and one of them chips, and she just goes, "Really?" Count, they're cramping our style. That's
Uh,
your turn.
so next up, we have Daedra. Daedra, unleash hell for me, baby.
Please.
Come on,
I
Daedra,
hope.
you got this. You got this, Daedra.
The Count's in misty form, which means he can't really be hit.
I'll give you this. He can still be hit. In fact, he's easier to hit. He just has much more resistances.
Yeah.
So there's that trade-off.
Let's see. I'm gonna, oh gosh, because she only has 2, and a lot of her spells are 2 actions. Uh, she's gonna Bane. She's gonna use one of her spells to Bane Margot, because she's having Margot's causing issues, and so it's just like no.
I never cause issues, darling.
So she's just gonna Bane her, and it's a will save.
Okay.
The DC is 20.
Okay. Let's see how this goes.
And that's an aura spell, is it not?
It's a 10-foot
Emanation.
emanation. Yeah.
So it's 10 feet from like around you. All enemies around you within 10 feet have this penalty.
Yeah.
Oh, so I should probably roll for the count. Hold on.
So,
Yeah.
I frightened. I still get a -2 to everything.
Aha.
Unfortunately, I don't think it's quite enough. I rolled a 24 on my will. It goes down to 22. So she does save on the check.
Yeah.
Dang. Well, don't worry. I got your back, Daedra, because the count rolled a 4 on the die face.
-2.
Yeah.
The circumstances.
Amazing.
Because his true name has been invoked.
Indeed.
Yep. That means he is going to have a total save. He said it's a will save, correct?
Correct.
That is going to be a total save of like 18. He's going to be, I think, 2 under your DC and just not get it. So he's at, according to the Bane spell, a -1 status penalty to attack rolls, as long as they're within that 10-foot emanation. And he does have plans on biting the neck meat, so that's going to come in handy.
So, Daedra, what was your missed opportunity?
I think Daedra's missed opportunity is the fact that she was taken in at such a young age by Baba Yaga, and she because that's her patron, and she was forced to kind of do her patron's will for so long, and she wished she could have gotten out sooner, but it took this group to finally get her out, and she just feels so bad for what she's done over the years in the name of having power.
All right. So with that being said, Daedra, do you have any other actions left? I know you did Bane. That's 2 actions.
Yes, but because she fails, Daedra fails.
She's sad.
She's sad. She's a sad lady. That she doesn't have an extra action. So.
Okay. All right. Next up, after Daedra, we have Gren.
All right. So, hold on.
Holding.
Has anybody else done any damage? I don't remember.
You did some damage to the Count.
And there was a little bit of damage done to Margot.
Okay. So, would that constitute me using United Assault? If anybody else had hit an enemy, I get to add plus whoever hit them to my roll. Correct?
See here, it says here, you learn you make a strike. Your strike and circumstance bonus damage rolls equal to the number of the other different creatures that damage the target. Since yeah. So basically, it's one action. You roll to hit. It's got the flourish trait, so you can only do this once per round. That's all you need. And if you hit, you're going to be doing. See who's hit so far. Believe 2 people hit, so you'd be getting a bonus 2 damage.
Bonus 2 damage to who got hit. Or does it matter?
I think I think it will matter, but you can choose the ghost or the vampire and have a pretty safe bet.
I'm gonna go with the ghost this time around because the vampire bamfed out.
Yup.
That is 14 plus 14. That
definitely hits.
28.
Uh-huh.
Right,
Yeah, you get her.
2d8. D8s look like this. And that's 4 damage for my
Listen.
first attack.
Better than nothing.
Yeah,
Get her.
better than nothing. All right, seeing that hit, he's gonna. Wait, can I only do one flourish?
What was that?
Can I only do one flourish per round?
That is correct. You can only do 1 flourish trait a round.
Got it. Understood. All right, I'm going to do one more regular hit then, and hopefully it hits.
All right.
Nope, it does not.
What'd you roll?
It is a 7 plus 14.
21. Well,
21, yep.
21? That's close. That's close, but that's not going to hit.
It's close. It didn't go ahead.
I want to make you make your choice. Nature, Arcana, or Perception.
Oh,
A check really fast.
Nature, Arcana, or Perception? Perception for sure.
Okay,
And
go ahead and roll. DC will
let's
be
see what
20.
happens. Nope.
Did another person walk away? You have a hero point?
You know what? Hero point. Yeah, let's go. Let's throw that one away. Better. 18 plus 11, which makes it.
Okay. So I'm gonna say I think it's like a 29, but I'm gonna give you a crit on this. So you recall when Dage did that badass thing and blew up a bunch of wooden chairs trying to effectively debris mine the vampire. You recall he was terrified of the wood getting anywhere near his heart. And when you shot him right here, there was a nasty little scathing remark. You're starting to think that and I'm giving you this because I want to see if you can make this happen. If you take an arrow without the arrowhead on it and shoot him dead in the chest, he could drop dead. Now, doing that will give you a nasty penalty to hit, but if you hit, he's donezo.
Yeah.
Just giving you that. That is the gamble that I'm giving you, sir.
Above table, John knew this. Gren ain't that smart.
I had to catch up, absolutely.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Gren's doing the beautiful mind math going. Oh. All right. So with that, I think that is Gren's turn unless you have any other actions left.
Nope. I got slow.
Okay. So with that, it comes down to the Count. The Count will then move with 2 actions because he has a fly speed of 10, and he'll move right up to Daedra, and then back into his extremely handsome Dimitri from Darkstalkers vibe. And as he poofs back in front of you, he is going to bite. Well, he's going to attempt to bite your neck. Now,
Can I shield?
Can you shield? Oh,
Because it's a
okay.
cantrip.
Yes. Okay, so shield is kind of cool and kind of weird as a cantrip. If you cast it on your turn, it basically gives you the ability to make as a reaction to have that shield prop up.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, because it's basically it works just like being a melee guy with a shield, but it's a spell, so you can keep doing it. That's the payoff.
On turn. Okay.
Yes. Otherwise, I'm like, yeah, girl, get it. There we go. Okay, so I'm assuming this is going to be a contested roll, or by that I mean you're not a willing creature. He's going to have to try to bite you. He is going to make an athletics check. What is your fortitude DC? So your fortitude bonus plus 10.
Fortitude is a plus 11, plus 10, so it's a 21.
No, you do.
Minus 2, minus 1.
For
of the
me,
bane.
if oh,
For
because
y-
okay.
Because invoke true name is minus 2, and then
Yep.
bane is, I believe, a minus 1.
Yeah. Things that are considered attacks and grapples are considered an attack action. So here's what gets wild. I just want you to know this. It sounds like you have a DC of 21. He rolled 7 on the die face with a total of 20. With all those penalties, that goes down to a harmless 17. And he's just like poof in front of you. And then his teeth just kind of miss you. Yeah, then you slap him in the face and he goes, you know, I am sensing that maybe we started off on the wrong foot. And that is going to be the end of the count's turn. 2 actions, because he can only fly so fast. Bite, misses terribly. He is donezo. And if he got you, it would have drained some health out of it. Yeah. Next up, we have Vrix, the fresh maker.
Vrix is remembering a time. He was not a new sailor. He'd been doing it for a few years, but a new guy came on deck, and unfortunately, Vrix wasn't the best mentor to this young guy, and didn't properly teach him how to tie his rigging. Not for any lack of mal intent on Vrix's part, but definitely didn't give the guy his due course. And unfortunately, one day during a storm, it was a little windy. The boat was rocking quite a bit. Kid was up in the net, working on getting one of the sails pulled up, and his knots came loose, and he fell. Just due to his lack and his negligence, this is the memory that comes up. And since then, he's been intent on making up for that with this group and doing his best to take care of them. So with his action, he's going to cast Bless.
Yes.
Vrix, in this moment of reflection, as you look towards this very grief-stricken, overdramatic ghost, can you make me a perception check in terms of insight?
Sure.
Wow, what's up, Blackwater D&D?
Hey, how's it going, guys?
Hey, I know those guys, gals, and non-binary
Well,
gals over there.
hello! Welcome in.
Jeez, that is a
we're
big raid.
Mhm.
Fighting things for a
Yes,
good
big
cause.
raid, guys.
Incredible.
All right, what would I add to that?
Oh, I'm sorry. What was the
It was a perception check. Okay, using
Basically, just the flavor is insight.
20 plus. I rolled a 20, a natural 20
critical
plus
success.
plus
That's
something.
whatever. So essentially, you look at her and something strikes you. She's filling you all with missed opportunities. She's filling you all with missed regrets. That's what Margot does. But you've never asked why, and you've never tried to tell her to kind of politely just get over it. And you wonder if you did, if she would go away.
That's good insight. But I have no more actions after casting Bless
Well, dang.
because I'm sad.
You can't share that with the group, though.
Talking is a
Okay.
free action.
Talking is a free action.
So is
Absolutely.
crying.
Reaction.
So
Crying is a free action.
Yes.
I
Actually,
think
sorry.
if Rix was given, if Rix gleaned that after dealing with, after casting Bless for the group, I think he would say, everyone around here is having such a bad time. Have we ever just tried talking things out?
He just tried to bite me. No. No.
It's in his nature. And that's my turn.
Okay. Well, after Vrix bringing us up the last one, we have Fragulous. It's your turn.
Amazing. I'm still in front of this wonderful ghost bride.
She's fabulous. Thank you for noticing.
Wonderful, fabulous, great. This dress is really pretty.
I know.
What's up, dude?
What?
Why are we fighting at a wedding? This is kind of a mess.
She kind of is taken aback, jolts up as much of a ghost can, and goes, "No one's ever asked me what's up before." Well, roll me a diplomacy check.
It's that one thing I'm good at. Let's see. That's a
I believe in
13
you.
on the die, which means that is plus 12. That's for a 25.
Oh, hell yeah, that's a success. What do you say to her? You're trying to basically, she's like, "Well, my love, my long lost love." She stares off into the middle distance for way too long. "I wish I'd had a wedding like this." How do you tell her to basically get over it?
I mean, there's plenty of ghosts out there that you can absolutely bond with in this way, I'm sure of. It's not hard to get a ghost. It's also not really all that difficult to get a corporeal form, so you could just go and do a regular marriage. I can officiate. I would be happy to assist. I
You
don't
think
think
that there's a hefty market of single ghosts?
Yeah, actually, a lot of the reason why ghosts have unfinished business is because they die single. You'd be surprised how many exorcisms I need to do just because they needed someone to hold their hand.
She is slowed by this. She loses an action.
Incredible. I'm going to also, what was it? No, I don't have that. I do have. No, that's just to reduce fear. I just kind of want to keep talking to her for the rest of my turn about this. See if I can get her to just like chill out a little bit, because she seems to be the bigger threat for sure.
You know what? Make me another diplomacy check. Make me another
Yeah.
one. Why not? See what up.
It's like,
Let's see.
Let's see how it goes.
you know,
I'm a rule of cool GM.
we
Pathfinder
don't
doesn't
need to ruin this entire wedding. The groom and bride
There's a
do not
prophecy,
seem
and if the
like your
prophecy
type.
gets fulfilled, all of our evil plans are kind of done for. I've been working on something that hard when I've been trying to tell my ex that he's worthless.
And I too have reasons for this. This is a complicated matter.
Yeah, it's not quite
But you
that
don't
simple.
think that the thing that we've been planning for months to get these two wed would also be important and complicated and something to consider?
She looks back at the count. There's just this look of, is he for real?
I mean, I could bite him. I could kill him. I don't know.
Maybe focus on the witch who's kicking your ass right now.
You know, you say some hurtful things sometimes. I am pretty sure she is terrified of my chompers.
I'm not.
Oh, Oh yes, your
Oh,
nom
how
nom nom.
dare you, mortal woman!
Your nom noms. Yes. Another diplomacy check.
That was a 24.
Another
Oh,
success, and I'm gonna say that she'll be slowed by 2. So she's got 1 action on her next turn because you took the time to talk to her. And she finally just goes, well, I mean, if you were to officiate my wedding, I mean, are you single?
I am.
And moving on.
Oh no. End of round 2, top of round 3. The ghost with the most has the least amount of actions. Go
One
ahead.
action. One action. And she is going to look at you and go, I'm sorry, just give me 1 moment. And she's going to go to Gren and slash. Just 1 moment. Hold that thought.
That is gonna trigger a reaction from me because they're within my aura.
Incredible.
This is liberating step. Enemy damages, grabs, or restrains an ally, and you're both in the aura. Free an ally from restraint. If the trigger is taking damage, they gain resistance to all damage against the triggering damage equal to 2 plus my level. So resist 7.
Resist 7. Okay. So wait, that's a resistance. What is there a save that what save?
No.
Oh.
So basically, resistance is like they take less damage
Oh, I
equal
see.
to the number.
Mm-hmm.
Got it. No, my
Yeah.
brain just checked out for a moment. Apologies. So is there anything I need
absolutely
to do,
fine.
or are you rolling to
Nope.
attack?
That's it.
Okay.
So
Awesome.
you still do your regular attack and everything. It's just
It just
I'm
does a
adding
thing,
resistance to the damage.
And that's incredible. So you imbue the resistance into Gren, and I did roll a 28 on my attack.
Boy, am I glad I did that.
Right?
Is that what is your AC, Gren?
22.
Okay, good. Not a crit success. That is
Was gonna hurt.
24 damage minus 7 because of the resistance. So 24 minus 7 is math.
24 minus 7 is 17.
17. What happens when it's 12:30 at night? I'm like, huh?
I would be
Ooh.
the same at like 5 p.m. Like, don't worry about it.
No, it's fine.
What is
but
that?
She does 17 damage as she scratches you again, but she keeps looking over her shoulder at Fergulis. Every time she's like, you see, I'm very powerful, very desirable. That's all she's got.
All right. We have
Looks like
no, Graham, please, by all means, go ahead.
looks like we got a redemption, basic healing potion for the person whoever has the least HP.
I think it might be you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It might be.
Safe bet.
You see Rowan reaches her hand out of the fog and goes, catch! And throws a healing potion out at you before she's like, take care of them! Disappears back into the fog.
Just like Baldur's Gate rules, it hits your face and splashes.
In the
out
face.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. I am okay, so the value of this I believe is at you know the value, correct? John? The healing potion?
The healing potion? I don't off the top of my head.
No worries.
I'm looking it up right now.
Cool. I also sent it to our lovely tech mistress, and I want to make sure I get the numbers right. Okay, it is 1d10 for a level 1 healing potion.
Okay.
I'm sorry. Yeah.
Hell
And
yeah.
what those look like.
I am also seeing in my head. Technically, it's a 1. No, I'm sorry, I lied. It's a 1d6. It's this 6. I got the wrong number. I just heard the playback and I realized I said it wrong. But while you're rolling the 1d6 and heal yourself, it reminds me of like in DBZ Abridged when like they go senzu bean and they throw the senzu bean.
Exactly. That's exactly
Oh my
it.
gosh.
You forgot to dodge.
All right.
I'll tell you right now, was not a sensu bean. That was a 1 on the dice.
Oh no!
Our dice are
thank
doing
you, and I'm
magic
sorry
things.
for.
This
Yeah,
I
this
am
Great.
Oh wait, I'm being told there were 2. There were 2 redemptions.
Hey!
One for the second least. Okay. So for the second least,
I think it's still
Is now
John.
the second least is 3d6 plus 6.
Okay, 3d6 plus 6. All right. Hold on.
Wait, did they mean one for the person
Oh.
with the second least?
The second least HP.
No.
Yeah.
I'm so sorry.
Just give it to,
That was-
I'm sorry. Just give it to John again. Just,
Yeah.
No. We're
the
gonna play this
first
out.
and the
We're gonna
last.
play this out.
I actually
Unless
think John's the
I've-
only other person besides me who's taken damage.
did
Yeah.
Daedra
Yeah,
take
yeah.
damage? I don't think so. No, I
No.
think it. Yeah.
It's been a lot of disabling effects. It has not been a lot of like
Gren,
straight up
please,
attacks.
just
Mhm.
take the other potion. Another D6, if you'd be so kind. You got this.
Okay, all right. It's a 3.
Okay. All right.
It's better.
So total of 4, right?
Yep.
Cool.
Thank you so much for the chat. I'm seeing y'all.
Thank
Poor John.
you.
Yeah, he is.
Yeah.
He is such a trooper. Such a badass.
Everyone put heart in the chat for John.
So now the ghost went. I believe now it's Daedra's turn, correct? Or did we go farther
Correct.
than that? All
It's
right,
Daedra's turn.
Daedra. What's your
Daedra.
plan?
Yeah. Oh gosh. All right. I'm gonna use one of my spells, and it's mostly so we all get back to 3 actions, and I'm going to cast Loose
Oh.
Times Arrow.
Before you do that,
Oh.
all of you who underwent that effect, it's gone this round. It only lasts one
Oh.
round, so I don't want you to
Then
waste a spell.
okay, Okay.
Mhm.
You have all 3
Alright.
of your actions back.
okay, perfect. All right then. Oh, awesome, amazing.
The world of possibilities that just opened up to Shelly.
Yes. All of my things are 2 actions though, so no big deal. So the vampire's in front of her, so she's just Daedra's. They're gonna just go for it. And
Fighting back.
No.
I mean,
Going to
very handsome.
going to use one of their innate spells, which is a gouging claw. And I was wondering if, because it transforms her hands into like these like claw like things to like attack with, is there a way to like pick, because she knows, or they know that they have the wood was an issue. Is there a way to like pick up a piece of wood and kind of form it around her hand, around their hand, to like
Rad.
full on?
Yeah.
I was gonna say,
Yeah.
PJ, come on, we gotta.
Yeah. Okay. No, I'm down for this. Okay. So that means you have to hit. Now he has a -1 to his AC or +1, -1 to hit, and you have a +1 to hit.
Yes.
So let's see where this goes.
Okay. Okay. All right.
That's
Alright.
the +1 plus from my bless, right?
Get the
Plus
+1
one, okay.
exactly.
Okay. Okay. Please be nice to me. Okay. All right. So that's 15 plus 8. That's a 24 plus 1, so that's a 25.
Okay. So yeah, 15
I
plus
was
8.
so worried for a second.
Trust me,
Is
I
it
was
50?
too.
So 15 plus 8 is 23.
3. Okay. See, I don't do math. I'm too gay for that.
I
Not a
totally
math
get
gay.
it.
Yeah.
It's okay. I've never dated a math gay. It's okay. But so here's the thing. We have to look at the order of operations, because the 15 plus the 8 is a 23 is a miss.
Okay.
However, with the bless spell giving you a +1, becomes a 24, meets it, beats it. That is a hit.
Woo! All right. So that is
Portcaster, baby.
that is 4d6 piercing damage plus possibly 4 persistent bleed. So, or I don't know if they. Well, no, it's
To confirm, though, you grabbed a piece of wood and you're thrusting that into his chest, correct?
with
the
like
gouging claw?
it's formed like with the claw, the gorging claw effect spell.
Okay,
She
so I'll tell you.
they
I'll tell
basically
you
morphed
what.
their hand into like the wood is the point, and it's just like
I'm sorry
Sure.
to interrupt. There are two important things. One, welcome in Raiders, and two, we have a flex.
We have a-
Hey!
Oh,
Look,
we have
we got
a
a flex.
nice. Okay, well, this is perfect because here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna make this flex. Make this flex worth it. I'm gonna take this ring off. I need you, Daedra, to hold on me. Roll damage.
Oh!
And I'm gonna keep flexing until you roll damage. Please don't roll like slowly though.
Don't
I can only hold this for so long.
So slow.
Right dice. You gotta play the right dice. You gotta really select it.
I haven't even gone to the gym in like a week because of like life and just like
6 plus 8.
yeah.
6 plus 8. So that's I don't
I don't know.
math.
Take your time. Take your
14.
time.
Sorry,
Take your time.
I'm
14.
so busy
14.
putting my blood into my arms.
Okay.
6 plus 8 is 14.
14 damage.
14 damage. So the reason why I wanted to
Piercing
get-
damage. Piercing
damage. Excellent. 14. There's a reason why I wanted to know what that was. Because per the rules of the vampire weakness, he is no longer in his little smoky form. That would count as a stake. It goes into his heart. He drops a 0 HP, which means the gouging claw you put in after that is just more damage. He is at negative 14 HP. Shelly, tell me the tale. How do you kill the Count of Brevisen?
Woo!
Woo!
So Daedra kind of just using their familiar to get a piece of wood. And as they're forming this gorging claw, and be like, you underestimate me. You shouldn't have done that. And you got way too close, Count. And just full on, we're using a different system, like a Zamitsi with like a full on claw, just
That Vampire the
straight
Masquerade.
through
Let's
the-
fucking go.
just straight through the heart. Like, you shouldn't interrupt my friend's wedding. You messed up. Bye.
I tried to tell her.
And you just hear Nox go meow in agreement.
And as that hand, bam, goes in there with a knife hand to the knife edge, right with the wood behind it, he shrivels up, poofs to dust, and the Count is dead, leaving only the ghost. Only the ghost.
On that,
Keeps making eyes at your party member, and it's creepy.
So
Creepy for them.
that was 2 of the actions, and since we have our third action back, invoking true name, just full on green, as like taking the particles of the Count and kind of swirling it around them. Daedra just points. Margot Armand, you shall be maidenless and useless soon.
No,
My
maybe.
bisexual energy.
I'm giving
No
you a hero
maidens?
point. I'm giving you a hero point for calling the ghost, part of my language, bitchless. That's hilarious. She's like, you ain't got no bitches. You ain't got no hoes.
No bitches for you.
Hey, no bitches for you.
You hear Margot go, but I finally came out after 300 years of death.
All right, and with that, that's the end of Daedra's turn. Next up, we have
It would have been
Gren.
the Count, but the Count is super dead.
Yeah,
Mhm.
that's what wood does to him.
All right.
Gren,
That
it's
what
your
wood
go.
does to him, PJ? Is it?
Well, now we'll never know because he's a pile of ash.
That's what Daedra's would do to him.
We've reached the
Wow.
unhinged part of the game. Welcome.
Don't
I
worry.
think the
it's gonna
blood
get
is
so
trapped in
much
my
worse.
arms. My brain's like thumping and it's going dick jokes. And okay, Gren, please take this away from me before I say anything dumber, please.
No, don't take
Got
this away.
it.
Let him say all the dumb shit. No, I'll be good. I'll be good. No. Go, Greg, go.
Do I have Hunter's Edge? What does Hunter's Edge do? Oh God.
Hunter's Edge allows you to basically mark them, but it gave you a special thing. Like if you have, I think you chosen precision. So whenever you do an attack of any kind, it gives you a bonus D8 for that one attack that you've dedicated.
Got it. Cool. So that being said, let's start off with that flourish, that hunted shot.
Let's go.
Oh yeah, and when
Hopefully.
you hit, you could add a bonus D8 to it.
Yeah. 15 plus 14, that is 29 for the first.
That absolutely hits.
And I rolled another 15, so 2 29s.
Bam, bam. Roll me that damage.
That is 2d8 plus 1d8, right?
Yes, that's correct. 2d8 plus 1d8, plus any other bonuses that might be on that.
It's 3. Wait, 1, 2, 3. And yeah. Okay. I can do math. That is 12 damage total.
Is there a math
For both
thing
or the
in
first
those?
hit?
Oh, that was the first hit. Oh my gosh.
Yeah, okay,
you
12
are
on
correct.
the first hit is nothing to sniff at. You walloper.
Yeah.
And it is, even better. 13, 15 for the second hit.
Ooh, she is
Total
looking
of-
real rough. Oh, and we lost Frag. Oh dear.
Oh, I thought it was me for a second.
No!
Oof.
Frag, come back.
She stumbles and she looks at you
Baby,
and just
come
goes, "Oh, not bad.
Ow.
Almost had a comeback, but I just am kind of impressed." And that was 2 of your actions or all 3?
That was
So
my
shot-
first attack.
That was only your one attack. So let's
That
go.
was my first attack. All right.
Now, I'll say this one, you're going to be at a penalty. You're going to be at a -4 penalty to hit with this one.
Got it. -4 to hit. That's a 0.
Plus what?
That's a miss.
Plus what, my friend?
plus my 14. So yeah, miss.
Okay, well, it's not a critical failure. Her AC is
No, it's not a
23.
critical. Oh jeez. That would be real bad.
All right, one more.
One more.
This time it has to be a minus. My goodness, we keep dropping like flies. What is happening?
I think someone has returned. I cannot hear or see Frag. I can see him on the live though.
I mean,
I'm going to have to
I
refresh
can
now.
hear and see Frag, so I think you need to refresh.
I wasn't speaking in that entire.
Anyways, I missed. So
Oh, all right.
yes, same number.
I mean, at least it's not a critical failure, right? Because if you had gotten
Yes,
a
true,
13,
true,
it
true,
would have been
true.
very bad. Okay, PJ, can you see Frag now?
I can. Yes.
And there's a Shelly. Okay, great. Fortunately, 2 other misses on Gren's hits, meaning next is Vrix.
Correct.
All right. So, as Gren is doing his shooty thing, Vrix is going to take his talons and drag it up along each of his forearms, cutting himself. And he's going to spin around and like turn in a circle. What's going to happen is he's basically going to spritz a little bit around himself, but it mists. He's speaking demonic because his sorceress traits come from a demonic bloodline. However, his family was different, and this is the spell Heal. As this red mist spreads out from him, it hits Gren, it hits Fragilis, and it hits our ghost friend. And the heal spell heals my friends, but damages the ghost.
Sure does.
Right.
So
that's 3d8.
And that just happens to me? Or is there anything that
There is a 21 fort DC.
Okay. This dice is out to get you guys. I'm so sorry. That is a 28.
Okay.
Be -2 with the true name, but it's unfortunately still a 26.
Yeah, and that is a success, but not a critical success. So I think
No.
you're gonna be taking half.
Yes.
We'll take that half damage for sure.
And so you will take my party members around me will heal for 15, and they will take I believe 7
yes.
healing damage.
Yeah, she's
While
not
everyone else
looking great.
gets healed for 15.
She seems as the more that you all hit her and speak to her, the more subdued she becomes, especially seeing the count now dead. It's very much this, oh, the mission we had is gone. And there's a bit of a drift of, like, literally a drift floating above this beautiful haunted wedding venue. Like, why am I here?
And he's gonna Rix is gonna turn to her and say, "I'm sorry for whatever you went through, but what prophecy? What could be worth all this?"
You know, world domination, control of all the things that we want, all the riches in the world. But I guess that doesn't matter, does it? And she lets out a wail that shakes the room. What else would you like to do?
That's it. That's all I got.
That's it.
Okay.
All right.
All right. That means we have Fragalicious up next.
So, like, was this prophecy about you getting stopped because the two of you came to this wedding and got completely murdered? Because, I mean, you may have read it wrong and should have just stayed out.
Damn!
So, like, I don't.
In front of his dead ashes?
Are you using Bon Mo?
No.
No, you're just talking smack.
I'm just
Okay.
talking. I'm just. This is
Talking-
diplomacy. This
talking
is.
shit.
This is. Hey, bud, check yourself a little bit, because obviously this was a dumb decision to make. Now, go back, reread your scrolls, reread your bones, send me a message. Like.
Was that? Are you giving me your number? Like, how does this work?
You're a ghost. You can go anywhere, right?
It's not quite how that works. We don't have time for this. If you want to hit me, just hit me.
Okay, well, I'm gonna go up and lay on hands for a nice
Oh.
DC 20 Fortitude save.
That,
Roll a
my
one.
friends, is a 22.
Oh, half damage. Half
It's okay.
damage.
That is still 3d6, and I have rolled a 12, so another 6 damage. That is
Whittling her
not an
down.
attack. So I'm now going to do a fun little shield bash. Which is just a fun little shield bash. Just a nice little bop. Just a nice little.
Just a saucy little shield bash as a treat.
Just a little bit. Listen,
Wow.
don't talk about my saucy shield bashes, okay? You don't even understand.
Ooh, 20.
A 20. You
Mm.
rolled a 20 plus your
No.
bonus?
That's
Oh,
with the
total of
bonus.
20.
Yeah.
Okay, that is
With
a
my
miss.
+1.
Mhm. Oh, with
You
a
don't-
plus one. That's
Yeah.
It is still a miss. Her AC
Okay.
is a 23.
completely fair.
I'm sorry.
Oh,
I mean,
so close.
It's fine. Let's do my last. I would like a diplomacy of just, we can stop while we're behind, and you can stay in your semi-real form instead of it being finished forever, right? Like, if we
She
stop
looks-
here, we don't have to worry about you being gone and never getting to experience a relationship.
She ponders this very haunted sea ocean ghost looks at the wedding venue around her and says, I mean, I suppose I thought maybe I would rest someday, but if there's an alternative, roll diplomacy.
That's a 17 plus 12 +1. That's a 30.
EJ, can we
Yeah.
successfully say that Fragulus has seduced this ghost into submission?
What was it? Was it a 30? You said it was a 30?
It was a
A
30.
Fucking
That
30.
I'm going to put this there. That is a master level sample DC, meaning only a master can do that. That's like, oh, this is a master lock. Go ahead and
I just
you
need
just
this.
masterfully.
This.
Yeah, you basically just rizzed up a ghost. You know, it's not my place to tell the story, but I'm strongly in the camp of that fucking worked. So
No, as someone who, this is very much me as a GM. If you do something cool, I don't care that she has 21 hit points left. You make this ghost feel seen and loved for the first time in goddamn centuries. And she goes, all right.
You know what?
But
My ticket still has a +1 that hasn't been used. You want to come with me?
and you see that the kind of water pulls off of her. She's still a ghost. She's like a drow ghost, this kind of purple-skinned elf, and looks a little
Ooh.
better. And she just goes, I thought you'd never ask. And you are out of initiative.
let us go, everyone. That was incredible. Let's put a quick
Bless.
bow on this so everyone can say their goodbyes. As the ghost, I guess, leaves this corporeal world to come back later and hit up her boo, and the dust of the count blows away in the wind. The happy couple kisses, seals the pact and the ancient prophecy, and rippling through the world is a renewal of positive or vital energy with long-lasting repercussions and insinuations for next year. Thank you, everyone, for tuning in to Till Death Do We Part. Thank you so much for supporting the Goodberry Cafe. Thank you so much for supporting Gem and all the amazing things that are important that we're doing this for. Thank you to all of our raiders. Also, thank you to everyone who stuck around after raiding. Without further ado, let us say our goodbyes. Starting with my lovely and amazing co-GM. Please tell us who you are and where we can find you on that sweet, sweet internet.
Thank you, PJ. My name is Jocelyn, and I am the Tipsy Tiger on most platforms. On Meta, there's periods in between the words because someone took my username. I am an actor, a singer, a writer, a TTRPG GM. I'm usually a forever GM, and I run a fairy tale and mythology-based world called Womithra over at Tipsy Tiger Tables, and I'm just generally an overall nuisance and try to be real cute while I do it. This was my first ever run of Pathfinder, and I had never even played it, so I'm forever grateful to this table and to my co-GM. Thank you so much, and thank you for supporting an excellent cause. We have a lot of stuff going on, so keep following us. Let's go to, you know what? I'll go in order of my screen. We'll go with Izzy. Where can we find you, Izzy?
Hello. First off, I didn't know Fragilus had multi-classed into Rizzard.
Look, you have to say that during games, so I give you a hero point. That was good.
I was gonna try, but you were like, "We're gonna wrap it up. It's time to go."
We're prepping those points for
But-
next time we're playing this.
Next session.
My name's Izzy Del Rio. You can find me on Instagram, Threads, X, izzydelrio.jedi. I swing lightsabers. I act sometimes. I make funny voices in my closet. People sometimes even pay me to do it. But for the most part, I just like to roll dice and hang out with cool people doing cool things at a table. And yeah, if you didn't get tired of my voice at all, you can check me out at my Candela Obscura podcast, Memento Telis. Yeah, like that. And yeah, that's it. Thank you guys so much for being here, all the raiders, everybody that's been popping in. It's been a while since I've had this much fun playing a game I've never played before.
Heck yeah. Well, why don't we kick it on down the road? Gren, tell us who you are, where we can find you, man.
Hi, I have been Gren tonight, but online I'm November. I am very new to this. Literally my second actual play. So thank you all for being here. Thank you to our wonderful GMs and helping us get through this game. You can find me probably on here on Goodberry Cafe because, yeah, I exist here usually.
Let's now go to the wizard himself, Fragulous.
Oh
Woo.
no, it's me. I rolled a 4 on my exit check, so I'm gonna have a lot of trouble stumbling over my words, you know. Uh, no, I'm Frag or Victor. I go by Fragglewump everywhere, anywhere that I have a social media. It's that. It's a weird, made-up bullshit name, so no one else has taken it yet. Thankfully, helps. I've done a couple of live plays for this channel and related games. I will probably be back for this channel if they'll have me. But I've had a great time. I've played your wonderful Fragilis, the plant champion who did less damage than anything. Had a
And
great
yet,
time.
did so much. Did so much. All of you.
The real victory is just the flirting we got to do along the way.
I was like,
Mhm.
yes.
Mhm.
And on that note, Shelly, where can we find you on that sweet, sweet internet?
Hi everyone. I've been playing Daedra, the witch who I guess just beats up on vampires. You can find me everywhere on the internet at Shelly Von Miller, to include a podcast called After the Table, which I do kind of just like talks with people. Look out soon next week. There's an announcement concerning possibly a pre-PAX Unplugged thing that might be happening. But you can also find me over on Mr. Mephisto's channel on Thursdays, possibly. We might be changing the date, the day of the week though, for a Vampire Vampire the Masquerade actual play. There we go. Called Endless Elegy Second City Blues, where I play Ashley Dame, the Ventru Primogen of Chicago. And yeah, this is my first time playing Pathfinder, and I'm really excited about it. So
I'm so glad. Let me say my my hellos and my goodbyes, and then we'll talk more if you want to. But hello everyone, my name is PJ McGaw, and you can find me all over the internet at PJ McGaw. If you see the bearded face, you're in the right place. I'm a TTRPG writer. I'm a TTRPG stream producer, performer, director, GM. I do all the things. And it has been a blessing and an honor to get to do this with Jem. You can find me, like I said, all over social media, as I'm having Shadows over Baldur's Gate, the Baldur's Gate actual play on Fridays, over at Crit Hit Chronicles, a bunch of projects in the work. If you happen to be in Carlsbad this weekend, in 2 days, I am running a Dagger Heart live one-shot on the big stage at Mysticon 2025. It is set in the world of the convention, and every year we're going to be growing that story. So get it, the very first episode if you can. In November, I'm going to be doing a bunch of really awesome stuff at Anime Pasadena, a bunch of panels, a bunch of other cool interviews and content. So go to Anime Pasadena. And last but certainly not least, the bags are packed, the flight is booked, the badge is secured. I will be at my first ever PAX U this year. If you're going to PAX U, I want to see you. So come and say hi. More cool and crazy stuff as I can. Check out my socials if you're going to go support me, as I am now the head of, well, not the head of streaming, but I'm now the guy that streams over at Upper Deck. So if you want to go see what's cool at Upper Deck, you can go check me out there. Now, that being said, I think I've yapped enough, but one last person who has put in the most effort for the most days, I want to take some time to kick it over to Jem.